They know it was going down.
Yep.
That's
And it
unfortunate.
still isn't 100%. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, yeah, do we want to get a recap in? Anybody got recaps?
What is the cap?
Recap hammers?
Every time somebody like calls for the recap, I get a little terrified that like I was supposed to.
I just I
So
just had
that's so
that
real?
a second
That's
ago.
so real?
I was
Oh,
like,
here it
was it
is.
me?
I'm like, was it me? But no, I no, it's not me.
It was on me.
This one was a shit post. I'm not gonna lie.
That's what we like to hear. Holy shit!
Oh my god!
Today's is that his hand stretching over?
You're right. Dinner with Pawpaw tonight.
What is even that last panel?
I don't know.
Carlson knows to put in.
Carlos, fuck.
The fourth panel. You named it the fourth panel.
I feel like I recall nothing that happened in this recap.
Hold on,
Dude, what
hold
the
on,
fuck is
I-
happening?
Actually, I'm kind of the same way.
Hold on, let me.
It was just a
I gotta
fight the
see.
entire session.
Yeah, it was the fight.
Was it the fight?
It was.
Oh,
It was
okay.
a fight, but like, bro,
Who's
well,
strawberry banana?
I'm not gonna lie. I forgot about the fight. I was still on like the
Carlos,
role
do you
playing
wanna-
part.
Do you want to describe?
Oh, well, hold
No.
on. Hold on.
no.
Don't you dare do this.
I'm gonna rely on my psychic powers. The fourth panel is Carlos couldn't remember what happened at the end, so he just made up a fourth panel.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Okay, so in the top left, it's those when Oz and them didn't know about his golden retribution move, so they were like attacking him as he was running, and he just
Yeah.
fucking like blasted Ed.
Oh
And
yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I was gonna try and put in a Kaiba bookmark for Ed, but I couldn't find one for some reason. They just don't exist, which surprised me. I figured there'd be Yu-Gi-Oh everything. And then the next panel is just fucking Theo just getting ready, just gearing up to get him. Bottom left, that's I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Uh-huh.
And bottom right, I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
It is fucking not.
No.
No, you don't get just to
Honestly,
do this.
That was perfect, Carlos.
No.
That was perfect.
Yeah, no, he does.
No.
That's the thing.
That's what the recaps are all about, ladies and gentlemen. We may understand them most of the time,
I
but
like how the
other times we
strawberry
don't.
has strawberry shoes, but the banana guy doesn't have banana
It just
shoes.
has feet, his own feet.
I think that was the most impactful part of that session.
Grippers.
Yeah.
What, the banana feet?
Sure. I
This
will.
is actually.
I want to
I
peel
like-
back that fourth layer and get the fourth
It
panel.
makes
into the
me
score.
feel like I actually wasn't there for this session.
No, literally.
Well, okay,
literally.
okay. Well, to be fair, okay, so that's what I thought I had notes on what happened that session somewhere, but I didn't. So I was very much going off memories like 30 minutes ago.
Holy fuck,
and-
dude.
I know the fight happened. I know the golden retribution happened. I didn't know how to like show that exactly, and then like
Mhm.
the second part was just like, how do I depict? It's pretty much just the same. Like they're just sad. I don't want to see two panels of two people just sad in different places.
I like to think that now that like I'm seeing this, I'm making this up in my mind that like this Oz is the banana, and then the strawberry is Lucy crying. He's just
Dude.
crying, and he's just like,
Yeah,
walk
that's what it
away.
represents.
Yeah,
Surely,
I'll,
surely.
that's my canon. All right, who's next after this? Jesus,
I think it's me.
No, it's Evan. No, it's Evan.
the king.
Ugh.
Evan's on double duty.
Yep. You get.
Yeah.
You get to
He's on
to
double.
do this session. And that one. Are you
Can't
excited?
wait to have a panel
But-
where
but
Trick
the
is just fucking dead.
The thing is, I have 2 weeks for both of them.
Yeah.
I have. I mean, one
Wait.
more week for Echoes.
What do you?
One more week.
Well, because I have to do the next Echoes one. Even though I'm pretty sure Mikos could do it, he asked me to do it, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, like your spunk.
All right.
Yeah, Miko starts doing that. He's just like, "Hey, could you do next week? Hey, could you do next week?" Hey, could
just
you do-
completely offloads it.
Every time.
I'm fucking done.
I told him if we wanted to like share the load, I'd be happy to, but he said no, just for one more week.
Imagine if It's just like shared recaps. Like the two people working on a recap.
Oh, God.
Like how, like that sounds like a sabotage. What is
That's like an
happening?
end. That's like an end recap. It's just a
Yeah, we
collaborate.
each
Yeah.
we each
Oh,
contribute.
We contribute one panel.
the end of Age of Dragons is a 6-panel recap where we each do one panel and none of us communicate with the others.
Yeah, that'd be
It's
beautiful.
just the
But that-
same panel over and over again.
Dude, that'd be so fucking crazy.
All right. But yeah, as we open the scene back, I don't know where I don't know where Ken went.
I don't think he was here.
Oh, he
Huh?
left
That was
early.
weird.
in
He
the
left
last
early,
session.
but I don't remember if I deleted it.
His
or not.
sprite
He wasn't
left,
there.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh yeah, I have no clue what happened. That's why I'm so confused.
Ah. Yeah.
where we last left off, you guys had your self discussions. It all ended up in this melancholy at the end of session, and the decision was made by Theo, or brought up by Theo, more or less, to go and sort of take back what Keegan had, to claim his organization for the betterment of the party. You have not entered the teleporter station yet, so you have time to discuss if you want to do that beforehand, or if you want to alter plans. Now's the time to do it because my internet's not crashing. So
Okay.
Bro, I was
that means
holding...
I can upload maps.
Oh.
It's been what, like 3 weeks? Did we do two? We did two One
Yeah.
Piece in a row. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
been 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So remind me what the plan is. I'm sorry.
I don't remember.
With Keegan dead, I was just planning on walking and just taking back the war room.
Okay. Have you like enlightened us on what his operation really is?
I haven't been there in like 3 years.
So do you know that walking in and taking it just because he's dead is something we can do?
Potentially.
And do you want all of us to come with you?
Preferably.
I
Mm,
don't know how to say this. I
I
don't
think there's
think
more pressing matters.
Yeah, I think I might have just been tired last session, but thinking about it now, I don't think it makes a whole lot of sense to go in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
not only do we have bigger fish to fry, I think it is not part of my life goals to become part of a criminal organization. I don't know about the rest of you.
I'm good.
Certainly not on my bucket list.
And no, I suppose there's also the matter of Trick's grandson, which I, no offense, but I feel like perhaps at least looking in that designated area would be a bigger priority.
So, Theo, you're more than welcome to do that. And in the future, like, we're not going to try to stop you, but I don't think we're going to help you either, right?
I mean, like, I probably won't. Unless, like, plans are going to be made to not have them criminals.
Yeah, I mean, we know next to nothing about these guys. I didn't even know their name until you said it a minute ago.
You're right, I can't force you. It's not- It's a golden opportunity to take something back.
Hmm.
There isn't a whole lot left of them, and what's left of them is they're scared kids.
Okay, if you want to go back and make sure they're safe and check in, then I'm on board with that. But taking over didn't sound as altruistic as you might have meant it. It sounded like you were just going to replace a kingpin with another.
No, they'll be amalgamized in with everyone else.
What does that mean? Who's everyone else? Are there
The
us?
others that you have at your base, or
At least someone's got a brain.
Well, okay, so you're gonna put the children in with the rats. Are we just like,
I'm not. Kids is how Trick says it,
oh, in that way, okay.
not actual children.
I would have been quite concerned, but that does bode better.
okay.
So, what we basically have to do is try to convince them to go over there, right?
Yeah, and if I remember, shouldn't be too hard. All the high rankings underneath Keegan were gone 10 years ago. Well, not 10 years ago, but 3 years ago.
Well, I suppose in that case it probably wouldn't hurt to at least give it a go.
Worst comes to work, we just leave.
That's fair. I can agree with that.
I mean, I'm on board to at least like get them to a safe space, make sure that they're not causing any trouble. But beyond that, I think we have bigger problems.
Look, whoever wants to come with me we can meet up with you guys in Juno Lil if that's what need arises.
Okay, you want to split up? You okay there, Ken?
It's a funny thought for Tommy. Reminded me of a TikTok.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to split up, I can't stop you. I don't know if it's a good idea, but what do you think, Trick?
Well, I do agree. It's a pretty good opportunity to get any of those they got a captive out of there.
Hmm.
And we do have the teleportation circle right there, so it'd be, if anything goes explicitly wrong, it's a quick in and out.
And they have no real idea where we're going. So we need to come up with a destination that we can hop in and go right to.
Okay. What
And
do you
hell,
guys
come
think?
right back here.
Hmm.
We could also try to warp closer to where your grandson was last spotted, Trick. Although I'm not entirely sure where that would be. Wait, we do have like information on where he was last seen, right?
Wasn't it Junalil?
He was in June.
Think?
Okay.
Yeah.
I just
Does
I
the
thought it
Juno
was like
have a portal? I
pretty-
can't remember.
Yeah.
There's portals to all of the different countries.
Okay. And we could probably head to Juno afterwards.
Okay. So, run me by that order again. We're going where first?
So first
Going to
is
Enfita.
yeah. First is Enfita. We check on that place. See if we can get the hostages. Is what sure I'll call them hostages. The hostages out of there. And if we're not successful, I guess we move on to Juno.
Okay.
If we are, we'll take a stop by the base. That yeah.
Yeah, and then we'll put them in the base. I guess they'll be safe there. Do they have like a replenishable food source there, or I guess they can figure out their own food. They're adults.
I mean, they've survived this long. I would be surprised if they didn't.
All right. Sound like a plan, gang?
Sure.
Sounds good for now.
Oz.
Sure.
Could I make a suggestion?
Mm.
What?
Oh, well, it's mostly for after. I think we're all getting a little worn for traveling, so I think we should try to find a spot to calm down at some point.
I would kill for a bath.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't sound half bad.
Somewhere
What
we
idea?
can relax. Maybe a big city that might have fancy inns.
Sure,
I
something like
know
that.
A
We'll
couple good spots, but nothing you guys might find comfortable.
What does that mean?
Oh,
if it's just normal camping, I personally don't mind as long as we're just sitting and taking a breather.
I mean, we've been roughing it for like, God, how long has it been since we first left the school and now we're back?
I've lost count.
Couple weeks. a month.
3 weeks.
It's been 3 weeks
Almost a month.
and we've been wound tight as for the entire time, as long as I can remember anyway.
It's almost been a
Then-
month already. Ugh.
then let's just
Monday already.
When we get this done, the quicker you guys can relax.
Yeah, we can have
Sure.
a fun session. Let's go.
Yeah, baby.
All right. Okay, you know what I meant.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah, let's go. I hop in the teleporter. We're going to
Enfita.
Anfino
It'll
first, and then
meet
Junlo.
you.
I mixed up the order. There we
We're
go.
going to the next continent.
Yeah, we're just taking a teleporter to the other continent
This ain't the Rainmaker.
with all the big cow ladies.
That was a hearty laugh. I didn't mean to laugh.
Bruh. Yo,
Oh,
Omer started
God.
I
coming
sounded
out,
like
dude.
I sounded like Ben, the fucking. No.
I mean, one day I will find my way there.
I don't need
Not,
to find
not my
way.
characters, me.
I do have. I do have. I don't want to say adventure. That sounds wrong to say, but I do have something for if you guys go. That should not be in tokens. Fuck.
Wait.
Mini map.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying.
I will
I'm
worry
actually
about it.
anxious.
No, it's
I'm
Hyperventilating.
fine.
freaking out as we speak.
I'm
It's
ancient.
about the map.
Oh.
So yeah, you guys can hop on over to the teleporter circle. If you have your own that you are teleported to, you do need to like sort of like tell the people that are there that that's what you're doing, and you're not just screwing with things. And they
Hey.
have to watch you like do it. They don't like keep a track of like where you're going. It's more just like making sure that you're not like destroying anything.
Okay.
So you can do that pretty easily.
Okay.
And are you heading directly to the war room? If I heard
Yes,
correctly?
there's in the basement. There should be one, as I said, if Keegan kept it around.
Okay.
Placed it to like a gaming room. Gaining.
Bruh.
Gaming pad.
It's the,
Hello,
Hype house.
listeners.
the man
This is
cave.
Keegan's gameplay. Keegan's
The hype house.
Keegan Gaming.
The-
Keegan Gaming.
The war room does sound like it would be some like streamer's pad.
You know, I bet that's what they call it.
Welcome to the war room.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome to hell.
Welcome to the Tilted Towers.
Welcome to the Tilted Tower. It's the same war room Jonesy uses to try to find the banana.
Huh.
That's why we got a banana in the recap, bro.
It's predictions.
It all
It's
comes
all
full
connected.
circle.
Yeah, we meet Jonesy. He's like, I need your help.
In reality, Carlos was predicting the future.
Yep.
Carlos out here being silent because he's contemplating on what life is after Trick.
No, Trick is just silently dying. We're gonna ask, hey Trick, what do you think? And he's just gonna be on the
He's gonna be
ground.
like, oh,
I
an
didn't tell
actual
you.
corpse.
I didn't tell you I had prostate cancer.
What are you thinking?
Oh,
Yogurt.
Jesus. Yogurt.
That's his final words.
Yeah.
Yogurt.
Wow.
Ugh. I don't know, Theo. The war room.
I need to delete something, I guess, because it's not uploading. I don't know why it is not. That doesn't make sense.
No.
I tried to do a Theo impersonation, but I don't know how to do it. I don't have that power yet.
I believe in you.
In the meantime,
Have faith, Trick.
What? What the fuck?
Big with the muscle.
I just
man.
heard feet trick. I was like, huh?
Well,
Have faith, Trick.
I heard I had faith in Trek.
I'm not gonna lie. I looked at the table. I thought it was Raymir. I'm like, damn, you put that
Damn.
detail in there. I see.
Nice.
That's actually absurd, yeah.
It's absurd. That'd
That'd
be
be wild.
horrifying.
That'd be wild. You guys are gonna
No.
teleport here.
Saturn Alice.
Oh,
Here,
Jesus, that'd be worse.
Oh.
there you go.
Oh yeah, and
Oh.
I'm grabbing the bandit by the neck and bringing him with us, along with the the
No, there's one.
vegan popsicle.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Mr.
Sure,
Pop.
we'll call it that. Can this please upload?
Look.
I swear to fucking God, Roll20, I hate you. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you.
this is a nice place.
This is a nice war room, guys.
Who's
Oh,
this
yeah.
decorator?
Alright,
That deer at the end is like
A bard. That's who.
a bard.
Work. Okay, that's fine. All right. Yeah, as you teleport to this area overlooking a city in the distance, you can pop your head in, open the door if you want, but as of right now, it is all quiet. Not a word is spoken.
I was gonna say we should probably have Ed use his trusty detect magic to make sure there aren't any security measures.
Yeah.
That's why I can't upload it, because it's
Everybody-
not real.
I use my funny
it's not
feature.
real.
I'll use magic sense.
You probably
Yeah.
shouldn't do that. Otherwise, Theo's gonna look at the eye in
Almost
the
forgot
room
my
and see it
dog.
like, bitch, try me.
I just
Go on.
imagine like him doing the like Yu-Gi-Oh antagonist like glasses push.
Yeah.
And his glasses like glow blue for a second and he
Shine.
sees all the magic in the room.
The dog consumes.
Wait, he wears glasses?
Yeah, he's a nerd. They're
And
reading
wears
glasses.
glasses?
No,
And his glasses.
they're reading glasses.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
gonna be
he-
hard in combat.
No, he doesn't wear them in a fight because they're reading
Oh,
glasses.
okay. Oh, okay. You can't read?
Damn.
Yeah,
can't.
he's actually
Yes,
illiterate. They're a
respectful.
they're a magic item that lets him read any text.
Yeah, he's dyslexic.
He wants to learn everything, but then he has to have the glasses.
I'm fucking crying.
I can't be seen without my glasses.
Yeah, he puts on the glasses. He's fucking Mr. Piss. And when he takes them off his head,
I'm
Oh
sorry.
my goodness.
Ooh.
I couldn't think of an original idea.
Mr. Piss.
Mr. Piss?
Mr. Piss.
That's so crazy.
No, please, Piss is my father.
Professor Piss to you.
Please.
The mysterious case of Mr.
Please
Piss.
call me P. My father is pissed.
Please, my father is pissed. Call me P.
Excuse me, I worked hard for that degree. It's Dr. Piss.
The
My
name is
bad.
Twinkle.
Tinkle Piss.
That's
They
it,
call
son.
him Tinkle.
Tinkle
call
you
Alright,
piss.
there we go.
Okay.
Oh my god.
All right. What does Dr. Piss see?
Oh
Yeah,
god.
Dr. Piss sees nothing.
Okay.
There's no magic that's permeating the room.
Dr. Piss and the madness of the multiverse.
No, dude, that's so bad.
Oh.
But yeah, there's nothing that you can see.
What exactly?
What about what would I roll for like checking for traps or something?
That would be an investigation check.
Investigation.
Jesus.
I'm blind.
Understand.
I got that. Wait, what even is that? Yeah, no,
You
that's
want to
a
add
10.
glasses?
That's a
Excellent.
10. I need glasses.
Where are the glasses?
You-
Yeah, me and Icarus
Search-
have one pair of glasses we share.
Horrible.
You search on the
One eye.
inside. You search on the inside, but in here there's just nothing. It's just empty. I was on the wrong tab. That's why you guys weren't moving. My bad. It's just empty in here. There's nothing. This large map in the center. I'm actually going to move it because
Is this another entrance where the bear is? Or
there's more to that. Like it's more of the big fortress that you guys are in. But in here, it's just completely nothing. It's everything is left in this sort of disarray, almost like people got up and left. And as Icarus is even looking around, looking for traps specifically, they do also just happen to notice that everything here has just a fine coating of dust.
Huh. Dirty.
That's-
Hmm.
that was
Doesn't
the
seem
station
right.
right there.
Doesn't seem like
You
anyone's
wouldn't
been
just-
here in a while.
You wouldn't just give this up. They never found this. They found the warehouse, but not this. Why don't you just give it up?
I mean, you said you hadn't been around here in a couple of years. Maybe things changed.
No. The basement of this place was the whole operations. There's a front up. It just doesn't. You know, shit for brains.
Which one of us is that?
The bandit.
Crying.
I forgot I was here. Put him down on the map.
The
Yeah,
classic.
he literally says that. He literally says he forgot.
I
he was
forgot I
here.
existed. I'm sorry.
I mean-
sorry.
I'm having a
Just
crisis
dissociating,
right now.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I mean, that's fair in the situation he's in.
Fucking eye dog.
I love that sprite. It's my favorite sprite.
Why haven't you guys been using this area?
I don't know where we are.
Bullshit, you. This is the war rooms. Keegan's pride and joy.
I genuinely have no idea where this place even is.
Can I roll an insight on this guy?
Please do.
That's gonna be 16.
He's telling the truth.
Huh. Yeah, doesn't seem like he's lying.
And where's he been doing his base of operations?
I don't know.
So you were from, but you don't know shit. What fucking do you know?
I don't remember anything.
What's your name?
I don't know.
Ah,
Damn it, Keegan.
I'm back.
Do you know what you're doing, who you're working for?
No. All I remember was you had a sword to my throat, or whatever that thing is.
Okay. I'll roll a strength check real quick.
Also, Theo,
Ah, fuck!
Theo, by the way, I think I told you last time, but this is somebody who, like, you don't recognize. Like, none of the people that you fought
Yeah.
recognized.
He rips on the table. You see he wants to throw it, but he brings himself back. I can't be the one to do this. I'll just kill him. Give me like 3 minutes.
okay.
Wait. You're gonna. What are we letting you do?
Just. I gotta let Theo take this one. I'll just get too angry.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is the big guy, remember?
Big
Mhm.
man.
Everybody's got so many
Okay.
voices in their heads.
He'll just go off and meditate. You guys
Mine's
can
chill as
do
fuck.
your own thing for a little bit.
Okay.
We are the schizo party.
Wahoo.
Yahoo.
We?
Do any of
We-
you know what
Yeah, I was gonna
it
say
is?
we. I feel like I'm the only one here right now with no voices in my head.
I don't
Don't
have
get
one.
in there.
What do
Oh,
you
you
got?
have them now. What are you talking about?
What do you mean I have them now?
You're a demon. You're a devil.
You're literally
I have
devil.
voices in my head.
Yeah.
Bliss can
do you
contact you
mean?
at any time.
Oh
Came for you
fuck.
with your fucking immortal
The
servitude.
only person
My bad,
without
dude.
voices in their head is exclusively Trick. That's it.
Well, give
And
it a
he's
couple
old.
hands.
That's
Give it
so
a-
crazy.
Even then, I beg to differ because of old age.
Yeah,
And-
nah, man.
hold on.
Trick got some
No,
voices
wait,
in
no,
his
wait.
head, dude.
Ed
They
has
didn't
a
talk to me in my head.
Ed has Fane. Or not Ed. Yeah, Ed has Fane. Ken has the Merchant. Icarus has Bliss.
Oz has
Oz
T.
has T. And Theo has the rest of them.
And then
Maybe-
Trick has
maybe-
schizophrenia. Actual schizophrenia.
Maybe our real name should have been the Schizos, dude. Like, holy shit.
It's not like that. It just it's schizos and the
Maybe,
frenia.
I think the only creature now that doesn't have fucking voices in its head is the eye dog.
Dog.
It's also not a creature. That is a robot. Like,
The
it doesn't
robot
have a
doesn't
head for
voices.
thoughts to go through.
Exactly, he wins.
No, it does. It has Icarus's head.
No, I have
voice.
to say those commands out loud. Nuh-uh. It doesn't
Think.
count.
Think, Mark. Think.
Dude,
Think.
that's how I
Remember.
accidentally advance the AI of the dog. I say think. He's like, ooh.
I can make money off this.
That's how he levels up.
Anyway. Oz is just making sure no one comes through this door.
Yeah.
Just in
I'm
case.
gonna keep one hand on my sword while I look around the room. I'm just gonna look for like, I don't know, any loot, anything good in here.
You know, I didn't even think about it. Loot would be nice.
Go for it. Again, the
That's
map
when the
is
nuclear
the
bomb.
map is active. Everything in here is.
I hate when you say that shit.
You can look at
Yeah,
shit. That's all I'm
that's
saying.
what
No, but
evil
like when
shit
I hear,
happens.
it's not like, oh, you could look at this shit. When I hear the map is active, I think of mines in the floor.
Yeah, there are
Oh,
traps
yeah,
all
so-
around us.
No.
The map, I mean, that's
There
what
could
it is. But
Uh,
it's just the fact that you're like, the
No,
map is
there
active.
could be.
The map is active.
But over here, this is a sort of like smaller map than this bigger one. In the center of the room lies that there, and on it is a map of the underground under Juno.
Okay,
Hey,
that's
actually,
helpful.
should we ask Theo if we're allowed to like loot? Because
Think he's gonna get in?
I don't know.
Wasn't his original plan for us to take over this place?
I mean, I guess. Fair enough.
On top of that, there's just a globe here. Although when you spin it, you notice that the area of the country that you like are aware of now, like you learned more about recently, the actual like depiction of this map is just wrong from what what Tawin showed you.
I mean, that's not super surprising, right? We know very little about it.
Yeah, it's just wildly inaccurate. Like, before there was just this big like water hole. You don't know if it's a lake or like what it would be, but what it constitutes as this big open area of just water that just is nowhere on the map. The land formation doesn't even look like that vague head shape. It's just wrong. And
Okay.
there's a book here and a drink that somebody was having. And,
Where?
Over here.
Where?
Where?
No.
Right.
I
Wait a
don't mean
second,
it that
hold
way.
on.
It's just I was
Huh?
lost.
The,
You said there was a drink there.
it's a mug of coffee.
How fresh?
It's not warm. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
That's
Say, everything
concerning.
else is
Can I
dusty, and
make
then
a
a
check
fucking
to
stink.
see how old I think it
If
is?
you want to investigate it, you can. But
Yeah,
uh,
I'm gonna put
You
my
just take a
glasses
drink
on.
out of it. No balls.
Look at this.
Oh, that's what I
coffee.
forgot to do.
aerated. Warm it up.
I
Ken,
gotta
what
wait
does
for
that
the
roll?
sheet to open.
Get all the
Hold on.
taste buds.
I take a sip.
What's Trick doing?
Investigation, right?
Yeah.
18.
If you're looking at the food and the drink that's in here, they're like wildly different times. There's a bit of like bread that's here that's just like hard as a rock. But then as you're kind of looking through some of the other stuff, and Ed is as he's looking at this this cup of coffee, they're very much poured recently. Within the last couple days, comparatively, just because of the fact that there's no dust around the cup or anything.
No mold.
Anything interesting around here?
A shit ton of books. The books themselves kind of vary. Some of them are, just typical fiction books. Things that are there mainly just to, if somebody's sitting in here waiting for people to arrive, they can open a book and look like a villain. And
That's so real.
some of them are nonfiction. There's a maps book in there, and a couple of older looking historical accounts.
Ooh,
I don't want
there's
to
an
say
atlas.
I don't want to say it's textbooks, but there are like historical books in there.
Like encyclopedias.
Yeah, encyclopedias is a good one.
I want to see the encyclopedia.
Sure.
Grab me an atlas.
Yeah. Okay.
As you two look through them, what you see in there is just accounts of Raymere history, and Keegan has not been alive, as far as you know, nearly long enough for any of these books to be written by his hand. In fact, some of them are almost falling apart, and they go back to the age of Reconstruction.
Holy crap!
Uh,
Wait, isn't that like? Hold on.
That
Wait,
was
Isn't this
after
like
the war.
that
the
was
like?
thousands of years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna
After
say,
the
isn't
war.
this the history we're literally missing of our history?
No, no,
Yeah,
no,
wait.
no.
No?
That would be pre-Age of War.
Okay.
Oh.
It's
we
not-
just
Reconstruction's after,
not-
right after the war, right?
Yeah. The Age of Reconstruction was the Reconstruction era after the wartime period.
I thought we just found the lost history in some.
Yo, I was
random
gonna say,
detail.
hey, yo. It's still interesting to read, though.
Yeah, this goes back before the Age of Gold, which was the last age that you guys are now in the Age of Dragons. So, two back.
Huh.
I fucking love
Oh,
having a
boy.
bag of holding because I can just stuff a bookshelf in there.
Okay, just probably not like the old ones that are like falling apart, because that wouldn't be great.
Ed and Icarus, roll a D100 for me.
Oh jeez.
Oh no,
These always scare me.
it's so over.
Even if it's just like
Don't be
something like
scared.
actually beneficial.
Be
What the fuck
horrified.
you mean? What am I scared of?
Be
I'm scared
mortified.
of everything.
Ooh, I think I know what we're rolling for, and I hope I'm right.
I bet you're wrong.
Roll a die. Oh, I don't want.
I got a 37.
Okay.
How the fuck do you roll a D100?
You take
Make-
a
Go ahead.
You
So-
use roll 20.
Yeah, you could use roll 20,
Yeah,
but
actually,
you could
I'll-
also take 2d10s, and if you don't have a percentile, just decide which one is the 10, stitch it.
Fair enough. I'm just gonna use roll 20.
I bet it's gonna be a 73.
Dude, don't say that. 64. I love that
54.
number.
Close.
I was
One
pretty close.
number off.
One off, yeah.
So true.
So, sorry, I had to burp. So, Ed, as you're flipping through, you notice one portion that catches your eye, like midway through the book, and it speaks about a minor battle that happened between Zern and Fito. And as you're kind of like glancing through it, you notice that something is strange about it. It's almost as if the words that are printed on this don't match up with the proper account of what was going on. Because as you're reading through it, it's just not what you were taught at all about the Age of Reconstruction. That a battle happened between Zern and Anfido, and Zern was full of magicians.
That can't be right.
Huh?
Anfido had primarily melee combat, which, you know, that tracks. It's mostly martial in Anfido anyway. Like, you know, that tracks. But Zern was full of magicians, mages of the Order of Belwich.
Oh,
I'm starting to see why perhaps they were banned.
yeah.
As for Icarus,
Mhm.
as you're flipping through, you see another thing. But this time it talks about a plague that was brought upon all of Raymere, thanks to an incident that happened when the one of the great generals of the dragon army, who had survived the Age of War, had sent upon all of Raymere as effectively revenge. Sorry, for the fact that they didn't truly win the fight. They only sort of won it, and they had, you know, sent this plague out, and it ruined the nation for a period of 300 years. The plague just
Holy moly.
the plague couldn't be stopped, and it wasn't until a mysterious wizard from what actually no, Obebe would have been fought by then. So Obebe, and Obebe proper, not like the old Obebe, that a wizard from Obebe ended up distilling the cure. And this particular disease was called, if I remember, it's called the deathbed.
Okay.
Okay.
And that's kind of all it has on there, is that a wizard cured the deathbed disease that had been sort of just sweeping the nation. And had it not been for them, it likely would have caused effectively like the entire eradication of Greymere. And that's like not an exaggeration. They were saying estimates of about 1,000, or not 1,000, but per 1,000 families, around 530 of them had been eradicated.
Holy crap.
So that's nearly a 50% fatality rate.
Oh my god.
And we hadn't heard of this either.
Not at all. And this is something that, like, your father would have known, you know? Like, this is something that you should have been taught.
Yeah. What the hell?
What the?
He
That's
obviously
odd.
wouldn't have lived it, but, like, I'm saying, like, he would have known
Yeah.
about it, you know?
Yeah.
His great-grandfather likely, you know, suffered that.
Yeah.
Interesting books.
I say we take all the legible books and for further study.
Well, why not
Uh,
take the illegible ones and see if they can be repaired?
Sure. I
That is
mean,
also true.
But also be careful with all the books you take. There might be some funky stuff in here.
I'm gonna do my little glasses check again. Any of these books cursed?
Nope.
Okay, we're good.
No,
You're
man.
gonna
Thumbs
get the
up.
classic hidden door.
I mean, we should probably check for like normal traps also.
Yeah, the
I-
gimmick is
I'm just gonna let you know that there's no traps in here.
Okay.
It wouldn't make sense.
Wahoo!
It wouldn't make sense for them to trap their own thing, especially if they
This
like
student guy's not so bad.
had to run. You know.
I mean, it would be funny if they didn't know that there was like a single trap in the room and then someone got caught in it.
Trick, what have you been doing this whole time?
Leaving the group.
I fucking out of character. I got a new chair and it fucking sucks. And I've been like,
Oh my god.
sucks
I knew
ass.
there was a reason why you were silent for so long.
I was gonna say,
was on-
yo, what's happening?
I've been listening. I've been paying attention. I've been on fucking Amazon looking for a better chair.
I
I've been
knew
all
it.
over
See, I
the world.
told you. I knew. I knew
I
something
can't
was
even
up.
Focus. I can't even fucking focus. I'm fucking pissed.
Dude, what kind of freaking chair did you get, man?
It's just uncomfortable. It just fucking sucks. But the Trick's just been watching. It's
That's
If
right.
you want a good chair, you gotta spend some money on it too.
I
No,
know.
just get an office chair.
He went.
Yeah, that is true. Get an office chair.
Office chairs are ergonomic. Like they're so much better for you.
I got a really good one for free, so I can't like say anything, but
Because
You really went-
gaming chairs are literally car chairs.
yeah.
Yeah.
Really went. Oh man, I've been hurt my back anyway. Trick says he's just watching. He's just
My
watching.
fucking back, man.
no, nothing. He's
No,
watching something.
reality,
I don't know.
in reality, Trick's suffering. He sat on one of the chairs. He's like, this shit is so uncomfortable.
Yeah, when Carlos suffers, this is like the imminent death of Trick. Oh, I don't feel so good. My back is
That's
really
right.
hurting for some
My
reason.
back is fucking hurt. I can't get comfy on this chair. Ugh. Ugh.
you good?
I'll just go with guy. No.
What?
fuck.
The whole point is not killing that guy.
Here, Cross, I'll send you a good one.
Theo, how are you
Let's
doing? I'm assuming it's you.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll send you the one I have.
Things are different though. Don't know.
Is it like a good kind of different or a neutral or bad?
I don't know yet.
That's fair.
What? Hello.
I still don't know who I am.
Who you are? I thought you didn't know where you were.
I don't have any memories, man.
Okay. What do you remember?
Oh, remember, you were a fucking werewolf.
You were a bitch.
You gotta
Okay.
kill him.
Anything before that?
No. I don't even know what my mom looks like.
Oh, Jesus.
That's new. Keegan never resorted to this kind of thing.
Did he do something like place a ward on his goons in case he died or something?
No.
Actually,
No.
wait, hold on. I think my tattoos. And he like starts rolling up his sleeve and looking at his tattoos. He's got like a full tattoo sleeve on his right hand or right arm. And just as he's looking through, there's just a gap in the middle of his arm on the underneath, like palm side of his arm. And there's just this like gap there that should be there. And it's kind of strange that it isn't. And sort of written in like quill pen ink kind of a thing. Like it's just like literally written on. It's not tattooed
The old
on.
Sharpie.
Yeah, exactly. It's it says nil NIL.
Oh,
MIL?
NIL.
NIL.
No.
Is that my
is
name?
there Latin?
Most world languages are like copied over in some way.
Yeah.
So,
Nil just means nothing.
Yeah.
is this my name?
That would be a good name for a man with no memory.
It seems kind of cruel, though. 'Cause that means he is nothing.
Theo.
Yes.
While it wasn't Keegan, you do remember somebody in Keegan's organization that would do something similar as a punishment to people. And it was something that Keegan himself didn't like. But he kind of told them off one or two times that you were with him. And you don't know if they got into a head about it more often than that, because you weren't very familiar with this person. But this person was a changeling that was under his command. A caster named Vith, V-I-T-H.
This?
Vith. Like with, but
Vith.
with a German accent. Vith.
Yeah.
And they would do something similar by writing nil onto somebody and effectively casting alter memories, but on everything instead of just a 1 hour blog, and deleting them entirely.
Oh, you poor thing.
Kind of.
I check his hands for the same mark that I have.
He doesn't have one.
You aren't properly. You're just an associate, not a made man. Do you remember a person named Vith ever coming to you?
Yeah, actually, changeling?
Yes. This is only for punishments. So either they grabbed you and used you for cannon fodder, or you did something. But
Oh God, tell me I'm not a
And-
criminal.
you're not a made man.
I have a very strong sense of morals. I know that.
What?
I'm not gonna say that. Where did you come across Vith?
It was Sandy.
Veritas. Is that correct?
I don't know what Meritos is.
Was there a lot of sand
I mean,
around
it's not the
you?
only
Yeah.
place
Sounds like
where there's sand.
Like a lot of sand.
like an endless sea of sand.
Yeah, probably. I mean, there was a hill, but it was made of sand.
I don't know any other places that fit the description. Besides, the deserts.
I mean, there is only really one desert, and that is Meritos.
Okay.
There's beaches.
We really did hit the jackpot with Windfall.
Well, Windfall was made by a druid. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
Tim was just like, why don't I make you a perfect home in the middle of an unending desert?
I mean, that really is because Lamone is just that good. Like,
Bro, speaking
Hell
of,
yeah.
I totally forgot to mention this. There was at one point when I was staying in the upstate, I was driving to the mall, and there was a sign that says Trade Winds Plaza.
oh no.
Right? There's Trade Winds Plaza, and
Bruh.
then I blame you for this, JT, because as I
Okay.
drove down the way, there was a sign that said JT Industries.
This is so scary.
It was, I would have taken a
I mean-
picture, but I was driving, so I couldn't. So it was just
To be
fucked.
fair, I also have a motel here called Tradewind Motel.
Yeah, it's already spreading. They,
Oh my
they heard.
goodness. It's leaking
Ah.
into real life.
All right. I don't know if you're gonna give us much else. If it's in the middle of the desert in Meritos, then either he just brought you there, or something else is out there. You know anything else about what happened to you?
Why do I have a tattoo of a shark on my dick?
You what?
On your what?
Well, no one can answer that but you.
That's
Did he sense that innately?
No, he looked.
Wait.
Okay.
that's for you to figure out. I don't know how to help you with that
Damn
one.
you, Keegan! At it again!
I like that one of the first
Classic dick tattoos.
Yeah,
One of
he
the
has a
first things
tattoo of
this
what
guy
on his
does.
dick?
The shark.
Dark.
A shark? Oh my goodness.
No, wait, that's what Theo was talking about with your cock.
Oh, that's so
I'm-
true. That's so true.
It's so
Just
true.
Thinking about the fact that this guy, upon realizing he doesn't know who he is, one of the first things he does is
My
check
dick.
his cock.
Yeah, it's
I
like,
mean,
look
you
at
gotta
my
make sure you
dick.
didn't get bottom surgery yet.
He needs to know what his length is. It's integral.
Jesus. Yeah, the beat Craddock and.
Craddock's dead.
I know.
Here, just go sit down. We'll discuss on how to help you. Okay?
Okay. He will go sit down.
Yeah, of course he gets on the big chair.
That's all right. I respect it. Has the map changed at all, or has he plotted new objectives on this thing?
So the map, as you're looking over it, it is a map of Rainier.
Yeah.
But there are a couple of points of interest, basically, that he's put onto the map. There's a point at Bellwitch Academy. There's a point at Tradewind Academy. At Shoemaker. Boss's Tower.
God.
Almache. Shit, what's the capital of Bospur again? I know it's the one with Swuktown in it, but I can't remember what the.
I don't even know. I don't know if we even had. I thought Swuktown was the capital.
Yeah,
No,
I thought
that's-
that was the capital.
That's a smaller area inside that capital.
Historical
Okay.
landmark.
Well, I don't remember if we even decided
fucking
on that. I
It's
think.
like London and London City.
Let's say it's Swuk down.
Yeah,
Well, it's just Swuk.
Swuktown?
yeah,
It's
Swuk.
Swuk.
Just
Swuk
Swuk.
City.
Yeah, Swuk.
But,
City would be great.
New Swuk.
And also at Kalnuris, which is the capital city. Almache, by the way, is the capital city of Tronoro. And Kalnuris is the capital city of Lorala. Then there's one. There's just one more, but I don't remember off the top of my head where it is. I know it's somewhere in Vinlock. Where is it? Bastion. Which is, again, the capital city there.
So a lot of them are still pointing at the capital cities.
Yeah, and the ones that are on the capitals are what you expect them to be. The ones that have shifted away from the capitals are the one that's weird. So, Bellwitch Academy, Shoemaker, and Trade.
What were you planning? A lot of his plans seem to still be the same, but different. What do you have here, Keegan?
And by the way, the books here, again, they're all real. This map is real here.
Sorry, I should probably fill you guys in what Keegan's original plan was with all this. So you can see why it's changed and why it's weird to me. He had a hit out for every single capital. Their grand vaults, and the crown jewels. Every single royal family. He had ways to get in, ways to get out. All to do it all in a single night without them knowing. And to be on his way to the new world. But 3 targets have changed.
The academy?
I forgot the one in Juneau. Juneau's still there. Oopsie daisy.
Yeah, the academies. So either
But I mean, those plans should be scrapped now, right? That he's dead.
theoretically, but if he's still slightly using this room, if using it with only new top advisors, and if that man's to go off, Veth is still around, and that's a problem. It can't be just another heist, can it? It's too simple for him.
This Keegan guy, is he dead?
Oh, yeah, he holds it. He's right here.
Yeah.
You took it with us?
Oh my god. I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, the plan was for us to come in, announce our presence, intimidate them, hostile takeover.
How did none of
And
us
go from
notice you
there.
had a head in your hands?
He announced
Not a
it.
head.
Oh no, it's not the
Legs.
head. It's the torso and
Whatever it
legs.
is. It's a lollipop.
Ugh,
I'm trying to not
ugh.
pay attention to it.
Do you have any idea
Yeah.
how unsanitary that is?
I don't think that's the point.
For once, I'm with Icarus on this one.
I mean, yeah, sure, it's morbid, but I've kind of gotten used to that part.
Whatever. The fact. Not part. Here. Help me find anything that mentions the 3 academies, and he's had to have written down somewhere what he wanted to do.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, you know where a
Some
couple
opportunity.
journals and things are.
I'm gonna
Oh, these
go
are
to the head of the
historical
table and
books,
look at this journal.
Yeah. As you look at this, Theo, you're kind of glancing over it. At first, it's the old plan, and you flip through it a little bit more, and then it starts to become, things have changed. Like that bastard, shit like that. Ramblings of man possessed. And then it becomes more about things that can be done, how to shift things in his favor, how to rebuild. And as it starts to lay out, okay, I know what to do. Things are making sense again. I'm in control. I'm in control. I'm in control. What are you doing reading this, Theo? I told you never to touch my things.
Eat less of the body. You don't have a choice in the matter now, do you? And he keeps going.
You flip it over. It is just completely blank.
Find anything?
Other than his endless mocking of me, no.
Ah.
Yeah, excuse me, sir, can you get off that chair real quick?
Yeah, I'll go to the chair.
He just throws Keegan on that chair. There, you get your chair back, you son of a bitch. Tired of carrying you.
The mid upper body just kind of slumps forward. But you do hear something. A little a click somewhere in the room.
Does anyone else hear that?
Yeah,
Everybody.
I don't know. Did we? We did? Okay.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
There's a little click somewhere.
Oh, Keegan.
You wouldn't think that we'd all have to sit on a chair, do you?
Oh, that's an idea. I'm gonna sit down.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit over here.
But I'll put Keegan's face down so you know this is taken.
I'll give the dog a seat.
Do you not sit down then, Icarus? Or are you
Nah,
taking
nah,
either
nah.
Oz or fucking
Let him sit.
get see?
Let him sit.
Well, I mean, this way, if we all die, Icarus is the survivor.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Well, make one.
Please.
At least make the bandit dude sit down. Not the bandit. At least make the
Oh, yeah, do
dude
you
who doesn't
also wanna
remember
have a
anything
seat?
sit down.
No.
Sure.
Take a
No,
chair, Mr.
no.
Chairman.
Icarus, you can sit down just fine by yourself.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh, here, I'll get up then.
My bad.
I'm
My bad,
sorry. They feel so
Sit.
bad.
Sit. Don't sit.
What are we setting for?
I don't know.
I
To
forgot.
see if something happens.
Either's happens, but I'm pretty sure it's just Keegan's chair, but...
I mean, we can still try it.
Are we hearing any more clicks? Is more of a sit down?
Nope.
Okay, I'm
Not
not
all
fucking
of the chairs are filled, so
Ah.
you don't know if
Alright.
I don't know if you think that's going to be key or
I don't know. We're good. We're trying something.
Ken?
Tommy. You hear?
Yeah, sorry.
Why not? If we die, I'm gonna be very upset.
If we
I
die, I'm
don't
really
think,
sorry.
I don't think you're gonna have emotions if you die.
As
He
you
says
guys,
you.
as you guys sit down onto the final chairs, Ken takes his seat. You hear one last click. So there's just a starter and then an ender click, and the stone in the center where the map is laid out starts to shift, as it pops out and then starts turning.
Huzzah!
Hey.
I'm paying attention to the turning. Like, how's it turning? Is it going up, down? Is it revealing something
It's
else?
shift. It's like moving the globe as if like, or the map as if it was a globe, and it's shifting the whole thing. So it's turning clockwise right now. And as it turns, you can hear the whirring of gears a little bit.
So what's happening?
Not entirely sure. I guess it's a globe. Would have been nice if it was a secret passage or something. Oh well.
I don't think I want to explore any
But
secret
he fell asleep.
I'm gonna use my glasses check on it.
Sure. These chairs feel amazing.
Never mind, I'm blind.
I couldn't tell if fucking that was in sound or not. I was just hearing. I'm like, okay, this is it. This is where I've lost my mind.
I rolled
Hey.
a 3, by the way.
Ouch.
Trick is
Hey,
asleep.
hey
in his
Ed,
chair
pass me
already.
your glasses.
Yeah, sure. The communal pair of glasses.
Good job. Well, it helped. Hold on. Where the hell? Insight, right? No, investigation. What the fuck am I doing?
I don't know.
That's
Roll
a
an
question for
investigation?
you.
You didn't tell me. I don't know. You just said pass the glasses.
Wait, yeah.
I don't know.
I guess I want to like be checking on the globe to see if like there's anything besides it being a globe. If it's like,
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's not a globe; it's a map. But
I mean, yeah, the map, the spinning map. I guess, yeah.
I see my house from here.
Oh. Anyway, would that be an investigation? I guess.
yeah.
Okay, that's a 17.
Okay. Well, very clearly something is wrong. Like, let me just put it
Yeah.
that way. There's something going on.
Yeah.
What that something is sort of up in the air. You can tell that there are gears. There's an inner working. It's moving like a clock would move. You don't hear like a tick, 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 but there is, the whirring of gears inside of the stone
Wait.
here. There's something going
How
on.
are the pins? How are the pins laid out? Are they? Can they line up with all of us?
They could.
Okay.
When it's about to line up with all of us, I stand up.
Can you like tell us all to do that?
I feel like
Please don't
just
say
having
something.
one stand up ends the whirring.
As it spins around and you stand at the moment that everything would line up, it clicks and something opens underneath the table.
Oh, hey.
Ah.
Good job, Theo.
There you go.
Yeah, good job.
Where underneath the table?
Underneath Keegan. Basically, like, he somewhere where he could reach underneath the table from his chair.
I got a
Were you about to say I got a Glock in my rubber?
No, I
Okay.
just said I got a Glock.
Okay, I
It
heard
was for
I
that
heard-
reason. It was for that reason. I know you're
okay, I'm going schizo.
No,
Anyway,
no. That was that was the reason why I did it. It's just like, oh yeah, everyone's sitting together. He stands up. I got a Glock in my, and he starts fucking powing everyone.
Watch my 9mm go bang.
Yeah.
As you reach underneath, what you find under there is a dagger.
Ooh. I fucking told you he was gonna fucking stab someone.
Man.
As you pull it out, it has this beautiful golden design on the hilt of the dagger, and the blade shines this sort of iridescent light, kind of reflects it really well. Go ahead.
Ed, little help here.
No.
You need the sight.
Hmm.
What do you need?
Identify. I can
Give me
do
the
it.
glasses back.
No, it's fine. I'll do it.
It's like one lens is Icarus and one lens is Ed.
If you're gonna turn it into a monocle,
Bro, yeah, I'm about to break the glasses and give you each a half.
They're my glasses,
bitch.
No,
They're my glasses. Leave those
fucking
alone.
no.
they're not even magical.
Guys, I have the same perception.
I mean, I meant the dagger.
Dagger.
Give the
Jaeger.
dagger to.
Jaeger.
No, I mean like I literally I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Okay. Yeah, identify it.
Yeah.
All right.
Stop yelling at them.
Yeah,
As-
can you help me out? I will.
As you
Jesus.
identify the dagger, it is called the Blade. Oh shit! What is it? No,
Oh.
it's-
The blade.
yeah, the
The
Blade.
Blade.
That's
The
it.
Blade.
It's-
Blade.
That'd
just
be
says
intimidating.
Blade.
The
No,
blade.
it just
Oh
says
my
dagger.
God.
Like it's
Dagger.
not a
What the
complete.
fuck?
Dagger.
It's a completely.
You
normal
get a
dagger.
+1 against vampires.
Ooh, scraper.
Dagger. What's a toothpick? Jaegers.
Yeah. It was, where's it? I was supposed to have this prepared. Why didn't I have this prepared? Fuck.
Jaeger.
Sometimes we're stuck.
Jaeger bomb?
This is a sign
Okay.
that we're all
Sky.
gonna die.
It's called the Sky Splitter Blade.
That's
This
even
guy's what?
Sky splitter blade.
Sky
Sky,
Splitter.
Sky Splitter. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
now that's a name.
What it is.
So this dagger, it does not have the throne property, as the person who attunes to it cannot have it leave their hand, or well, their body in any way. If they're wielding it, it can't leave their hand, so you can't be disarmed from this blade either. However, in exchange for not having the throne property, it deals a D10 damage.
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh.
Okay.
And also, while you are wielding it, you can cast Bless without concentration
Bless.
once per day,
What's up?
Wow.
Bless.
and it is cursed.
oh,
Oh.
Love to see it.
Yeah, that thing's cursed. You might
you-
want to put it down.
Identified does not identify the actual curse, but it can tell you that it is cursed.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
just
there's
picking
just,
it up
the fact that
doesn't-
it's
do the curse. You have to
No,
tune
no,
it.
no,
It's
no,
like-
you have to attune. You have to attune.
no.
It's not Ethan's curse.
No, yeah. Icarus just letting you know it's cursed. They don't know what the fuck it is, but it's cursed.
Dude, that shit's stinky.
Dude, that thing is unholy.
ew.
Let me hit it with that moonbeam. Use moonbeam at some point, otherwise I'm gonna go crazy.
The funny
You're already
thing
crazy.
is, you didn't do it last session,
I
and
didn't.
that kind of saved me. Just a little bit.
That's insane to be like. You just get like a gun. You're like, if I don't use this on somebody, I'm gonna kill somebody.
I'm gonna kill an innocent if I don't
Oh my goodness.
test it out.
In Minecraft.
I'm gonna put the Glock
No,
in my
real life.
Ferrari.
I'm gonna put a Glock in.
Guacamole.
Glock in my
Glock.
Glock.
That this dagger might fit into besides the opening that just opened up.
There would be a place somewhere in the room. You are aware of that.
Okay, so it's a key. Possibly.
I forgot to ask. Did we full rest or no?
Not
From the
Rest.
fight,
Not yet.
not yet. You have not taken
Okay,
a long
just
rest.
making sure. Just making sure.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little spa
Also,
spa day after this.
It's about like 6:30, by the way. So
I'm just
like,
making
it is
sure.
getting late.
And Ick, this
Uh-huh.
this is like a key. I'm not the best at this kind of stuff.
Ooh,
Well, I guess we
dagger
could
slots
look
into
around.
somewhere.
We could look around.
That's what I remember.
I mean, I'm assuming it's probably somewhere around the table.
I love this
That'll make the
room.
most sense.
I love this war room. We should keep it.
Mind you, this was his room.
And
Dog respects game.
Yeah, game.
He's got so many puzzles. I want this many puzzles when I have a study.
You want? Okay.
Fucking jeez.
Real recognizes real.
Do I have to? Can I stand up now? I don't have to sit. in
Oh
this
yeah,
chair
you.
anymore?
Yeah.
Icarus literally stood up, bro. Like I don't know what
Me
when
neither.
was else was sitting.
If you guys want to help, that'd be much appreciated.
Yeah, I'm gonna go look around for a dagger hole.
Sure. You can roll investigation checks. Oz, I want you to do this too.
You want me to do this too?
Mhm.
An investigation? Okay.
Trick will assist as well.
Sure. Yeah, anybody who's doing it, roll
I'll-
investigation.
Investigating.
I'll give
Oz,
you
specifically,
advantage.
I want you to do this for a reason.
Okay. Okay.
I'm stupid.
It's not related to the dagger slot.
Okay.
I got an 8,
Cool.
so-
I got
I'll put
a
mine in there.
21.
I got a 17, 16 plus 1.
Did you already roll advantage?
19.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15 and a 13, and 15 plus 6.
All right.
Honorific.
Just 10 for me.
Okay.
Looks like door.
Trick,
Fire.
Coming.
Ain't better than me.
Trick and Ken don't really notice anything. Icarus, you notice something.
Mhm.
Underneath the deer head, there is somewhere where something thin
I
could slide
knew there was something sus about that deer.
in. Ed, I'll get to you in a second.
Oh, I found something else.
His porn stash.
Bruh. It's
Oz,
just cock.
as you're looking at the door, you kind of like glance over towards the statue, just because you feel like it, the suit of armor here. And as you're looking at it, you notice something behind the helmet.
This guy's a Scooby-Doo villain.
Can I
It's
like?
not a
What do you
person,
mean?
it's
Like,
not a person.
yeah, I was about to say like, what do you mean by like? Is it like
He's
an
in the-
item or?
If you want to mess with the statue in any way, you can get to it. But as of right now,
Yeah, I'll mess with the statue.
Okay.
I hope
Alright,
it's
yeah,
like a
you-
fucking. It's like a fucking 12 gauge.
you flip up, it's the salt.
The shotgun trap.
The revolver and the eye hole.
Straight headshot.
Yeah, you flip open the visor, and inside the area, and sort of like behind the suit of armor, the back end of the helmet is cut out, and what you see on the other end is an area for a slot to be put in.
Like a
Uh,
dagger shaped.
Yeah, thin something for something to go in. And Ed, as you're looking over here, you notice something different. It's not somewhere where a dagger could enter, but instead that this like candle holder, it can move. It has an area, just a very small little thing that looks like it would be the twisting part of a lever.
Oh my god.
So
Can,
yeah,
I,
that's
can
that's
I
what
live here? Can I move in?
Please.
That's what everybody
No.
does.
There's a slot over here.
So wait,
I-
what exactly did I find close to the deer?
You found the same
it-
thing as what Oz found. It's
Huh.
somewhere where a dagger could slip in.
Okay, there's also a slot here, so we're gonna need to figure out which one's the right
Hmm.
one.
Could be you need 2 separate ones.
Is there
Well,
another dagger I could be in there?
actually, let's. It might be something specific, but do you think maybe we could tell which one was used by like how worn the hole is?
Sure. The one that's got the most scraping is yours.
Okay.
Hmm.
Mm. I think that's a good sign. Yeah. Yeah. Like how mentally ill would you have to be to purposefully scrape a hole? to, like,
Don't
see
ask the
something?
mentally ill if they would mentally scratch.
This dude was
Hey,
like,
I'm just
regardless
saying.
if that other keyhole is a trap, this dude was way too ready for fucking people trying to break
Yeah.
into his shit.
No, literally. Like I'm scared. Okay, well, out of the two, I did notice that this one down here is more worn, but I don't know if I should act on it.
Can I? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Can I look at the dagger and like, I guess examine both of them to see like which one would fit better
Sure.
with perception?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, yeah, I'll roll to see if I can tell. Oh, where's my die? There you go. Perception. Here we go. That is a 19. That's pretty
Hey,
good.
yo.
16 plus 3.
The dagger shape actually fits the one that you are buying better.
Oh my god. My
Oh.
head.
I'm just saying, since I'm going with the sauce.
No. You're so real. You're so right. You're so right. I'm just like, I'm just like, fuck
Just
whoever
saying.
made this room,
I'm
man.
No,
just
you are the
saying,
goat. Don't get me wrong.
You're pretty great, but you're not the goat.
You're not me.
You're not the guy.
Oh my
I'm
God.
him. Remember that.
I guess
Yeah, he
Slot
wouldn't
it
say
in.
it. He wouldn't say anything to you. He just grab the dagger and look at it, and then start walking towards his side. And he is sticking it. I would back up just in
Okay.
case.
As
But,
you
yeah.
push the dagger into the hole, you expect something to happen, but
Hmm.
nothing does.
Okay, I
Fuck.
guess that's just one part.
But as you're
Put it
trying
on the
to
dagger
pull,
then.
as you're trying to pull the dagger out, it's stuck.
Well, that's one part.
Well, it's
of it,
all
I
up
guess.
to what Ed found then.
Ed.
Well, he's in the bathroom.
Ow!
Fuck.
Yes.
He's fucking.
Pisser?
No. Stop. Stop. No. No, I was about to say, let me stop. I was gonna say he's defecating himself, but I felt like that was
Bro.
extreme. He's
we
went
just got
from
this
piss to
story.
shit.
No,
He's
not
shit
again.
boy. He's shit boy.
No, that's the new bard name. His name is Dysentery. And he's just like he
Dysentery.
insults you.
Shitting boy.
Shitter is
you're not
still a
even trying
shitter
there.
even in a dream.
You think I'm gonna stop this drinking? I'm not trying
Dude,
anymore.
you should be called.
I'm giving
shit
it up.
boy. You call
we,
like shit
should,
boy.
we could show, we're making fun of shit, and we should call him Poo Poo Head.
Oh my god.
We could call him
Well, he
shit
did say he
inside.
didn't want to be like his father, so you know.
Yeah, he's the shit.
Don't talk to Dookie Dude that way.
Don't talk to Dookie that way.
Sure. Do you want to do anything with
Yeah.
the slot that's in front of you?
I thought that was sort of what they were handling over on this side too.
Well,
Like
they
someone else found it.
they put the dagger in, but it won't come out. So there's an
Mhm.
opportunity to do something with this if you want to give it a shot.
Would the tip of my blade fit in there,
It would.
or is it not? That probably would it. Okay. Figure if it's for a dagger, probably.
Just
Probably
the-
fucking shot.
just
Oh, I mean,
tip.
it probably
Just the
won't
tip.
fit in perfectly, but like you could slide it in.
Finagle.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I'll just lockpick this shit. I'm going in. Let the old man teach you how it's done.
Oh, this is where he dies.
As you push the bit of your sword in, the one that Icarus made, actually it does go further and further back, as if it wasn't made for the dagger. It was made for something else. And you feel something like push back there. There's a little bit of a give, but your sword isn't the right like key, basically, so it doesn't work. But there is something back there. And I will tell
This guy
you,
really needs to get a life.
I will tell you that you have everything
Tell me
you
about it.
need in order to solve this.
So
It's
can
just a
can
matter
you
of
describe the back?
Alright, Ed's back.
Can you
Yeah.
describe the back of the keel for me again?
Yeah, so it goes all the way basically for your sword. There's a little bit left of the sword still there, so it's definitely longer. Something does need to fit in there that is sword shape,
Yeah.
sword length.
Childish.
And at the end, you can feel something move back there. But since your sword isn't the right sword, it's not going to stick properly. And there's just a little bit left of your sword still there because it's more of like if I remember correctly, it's a rapier, right? Because you're a dex fighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it would go back there, but since it doesn't fill up the whole slot, it doesn't lock in, and so it won't do anything. Although there is a way to cheapen that, but that's up for you to decide if you want to do that.
What you doing?
I'm under the impression we might be misusing the object. You got the dagger with you?
It's stuck over there. They just kind of
Stuck, yeah.
point over to the.
Not coming out then?
No.
Real quick, the bit was real for a moment. I was shitting my brains out while important stuff was happening.
Hey yo.
Yeah,
Basically
Took-
stuck a dagger in the wall, it won't come out, and then
Yeah.
Trick stuck a dagger in the table, and that seemed to work. So we got to get the dagger out of the wall and stick something else in there.
it's in the fireplace.
Fireplace, yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna see what you found, Ed.
Who's got the
Can-
lube?
Can I pull my candlestick?
You can pull the
Whoa.
candlestick, and doing so frees the dagger.
Oh,
That's
What?
interesting.
kind of.
I guess. Nice.
Hey. Ed, can I see that candlestick?
Sure.
Um,
Can I
I
pull
don't think
out?
You can remove it from the wall.
Well, I can't remove the sconce, but I can remove the candle. Right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be the same thing?
It's
No,
it's a candle holder or like a torch holder. The whole thing is a lever though, and
Oh, okay. I thought.
you wouldn't be able to remove it from the wall.
Yeah, that's not.
Okay, oh, that's what he. Okay, so I thought he was just holding it. I thought he had it.
It's not a candelabra.
Excuse me, Mr. No,
Yeah?
is what we're calling you now.
I
Do you
guess
have a
so.
short sword
Sure.
or any kind of sword?
Okay,
it's not really short, but he gives you his long sword.
I have a bastard sword
Shit, that
too,
can-
and 2 short swords.
Honestly, I think your bastard sword might be too big. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Oh my
don't.
god, it makes sense now. That makes
Anyway, I'm gonna. Can you take out the?
Wait, what makes sense?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, JT mentioned the cock tattoo. We gotta put that dude's fucking cock. We gotta put it in the fireplace.
You wouldn't have
This
mentioned
podcast
it,
is dive
something.
deep.
Dude, I'm scared. Anyway,
We
I'm
gotta
gonna, I'm
remove-
gonna I'm gonna try the long sword.
The guy in the other room, just
So-
seeing.
So as you put the long sword in, it would go back, but it's the same sort of thing. It doesn't stick in, so it needs to be a specific weapon.
It needs to be
So-
short.
Okay.
I'm-
yeah, thank you.
Can I
Yeah,
stick the dagger back in?
sure.
Is there? Does this knight have like a sword or anything?
Both of them do have swords.
Dude, stop! I
Can
was
I
thinking
rem-
about that.
Yeah, can I remove that sword?
Sure.
And I'd toss
Grab
it
your
to Trick.
Oh,
I
shit.
talked to the Icarus. Toss it to Icarus.
Yeah.
You throw it at. Hey, catch! Fucking dagger first.
Ow!
Remember that?
You as you push this one in, it locks.
Hey,
Woohoo!
Let's go.
That was not the answer I was looking for, but it would work. So congratulations.
Yeah.
Hey yo.
Yeah, there's a sword right here.
Oh yeah, I'm stupid.
that's a
Oh, that sword?
I could not tell, honestly.
I just looked at it. It's so pixelated.
Yeah, it is. It is rough, unfortunately.
I wish he wasn't dead so I could ask him who does his traps.
Hey,
Who's
you-
your trap guy?
Who's your
Use
trap?
mag-
Dagar
use-
Aglar.
all you gotta do is
Edward.
use magic mouth and then speak with dead.
Yeah, that is true, but
Give him some magic mouth.
You
You
think
can
he's gonna
talk
talk to us? Yeah.
yeah, maybe
Fuck
at some
you.
point. You know, maybe at some point, but right now, not a priority.
Yeah.
Uh,
What happens then?
Nothing.
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 Okay. Well, good shit.
Well, shit.
Ken's gone.
Actually,
Trick's
what's up
not.
with this desk? None of us looked at it.
Yeah, I was gonna look at it while we were investigating.
That desk has not been investigated yet. If you want to roll an investigation check, you may. There is a book here, although it's only on page 2 of being written. And there's a bunch of doodles in the desk. Or not in the desk, in the pages. It's like a sketchbook.
Anybody want to give me advantage?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
I'll give you
Okay.
disadvantage.
No.
I'll impose
Well,
vantage.
that went from a 12 to a nat 20.
Yo.
Oh.
See, I'm good at other sauces.
And
Uh,
other sauces.
So
Exactly.
you look at this desk. I mean, again, there's the little sketchbook there. But as you're kind of like moving through the drawers underneath, it's only on the one side over here. And next to it is actually like a rack of wine bottles as well. That's what this bit is here.
Yeah.
But as you're looking through the drawers, you notice one isn't quite as deep as it should be.
Okay.
Does it slide in or slide out?
I mean, you could slide it all the way out if you want.
Sure, Theo, are you fine with that, or are we going with sliding it out?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
I'll just pull it out, I guess.
Yeah, slide the whole thing out. It looks like a drawer. It's just not as deep as it should be.
Yeah, but like, what's behind it?
Nothing.
I think there's like an
Nothing.
extra.
No, I'm
Is
talking
it
about the
deep,
drawer
like,
itself.
back or deep, like, yeah, so
Like bottom.
the volume
bottom,
of the drawer.
Yeah, the bottom is higher than it should be.
Can Ken just like try to move the bottom around? He's gonna walk over after hearing all this. Like
the
see if it's
bottom-
loose.
Like,
See if the bottom's loose.
like on, like as you put your hand in, or on the.
Put my
the
hand
bottom of the drawer?
on it. No, like put my hand on the top. Like so, open it, put my hand in, and see if it's like loose.
It is enough to be moved. It's not enough
Okay,
to like
um,
find purchase to like get your fingers underneath it, but it's like it's not fully set yet, so it
I
has.
have
Can
a
you-
very
can you-
specific question.
Yeah.
Is there perhaps like a hole or a slot under the drawer where you could lift that up?
There is.
Woohoo!
It's almost like somebody has seen the show that I'm
False
referencing.
bottom.
Shut the fuck up. Shh.
No, I
You
just
don't gotta know,
I
you
knew
don't gotta
about
know.
like you said the drawer was a little higher. I'm like, okay, that's a false bottom. Let me just walk over and.
But yeah, there is enough room for a dagger to fit through.
Oh.
Got the dagger.
I got a glass knife.
Yeah, you can. It's
Yeah,
enough
yeah,
for
whatever.
a dagger to fit in. It doesn't need to be the exact.
Okay.
I'll slot in the obsidian knife, I guess.
Yeah, you push it up. The false bottom tilts, and you can slide it out. And on the inside there is a scroll.
Yay. What kind?
You pull it out,
When I read.
open it up, and it says on the scroll.
Get pranked.
You fucking
No.
idiots wasted 10 minutes for an open door, dumbass. Could you imagine? It's like, all right, here's the escape room. All you have to do
Dude.
is open this door to get out. Like, all right, well, it's all red herrings. The door's just unlocked. Like,
No.
These nerds are
No.
just doing the whole like, yeah, I know the door's open. I don't care.
but no, the scroll is one of those. It looks like the older books, actually.
Mhm.
But this time it has like a list of names. So it's from that same era of the old almanacs, or not, what do we say, encyclopedias.
Yep.
It's that same era, and it goes on to list a few names. Let me look at my notes real quick. It lists Brick, Galdrick,
Oh.
Evola,
Praise be.
Zissa,
What the
and Brilliance. And
Huh.
I will give you.
I'm
those,
scared.
Those names.
What were
The hell? What is it? Whoa. Galdrick?
That doesn't.
Well, I
Aren't
mean,
there some sort of book of saints or something?
I'm assuming. So, this is like a kind of a question for Evan too. Would Al have told, Ed like about like actual Galdrick, like the I guess Galdrick's actual Galdrick, but the Hell Galdrick?
I think they would, the Windbreakers as a whole would keep the majority of Dance with Demons secret.
Okay, so like, I'm trying to think of like Ken or Cone would have told Ken, but like if Al wouldn't have, Ken, bro, your Cone probably wouldn't have. So
He's
Don't
your
let that
character.
shit slip.
No, I know.
I know
I know,
for
but,
sure
like-
Jacob wouldn't have talked about
but
it.
like there had to have been like a level of respect there, you know, like these are some
Mhm.
things you probably shouldn't tell people.
Mhm.
But if you trust your son, it's different than like just telling a random guy.
No, I like to think that like he wasn't planning on telling him, but he kind of like goofed one time, and he was like, "Oh fuck."
Goof, modified memory.
Ah, shit.
Whoa,
Send him to melancholy.
Oh my no.
I guess
send him to
Cone
the
would have
wind.
told Ken, but I don't know if Al would have told Ed.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think Al wouldn't have. It's not his tea to spill.
Yeah. I imagine Cohen's just like, hey, I'm gonna tell you this, but don't tell anybody else.
Bugger.
Don't tell
I just
Jacob I
wanted to
told
see
you.
what you.
He'll-
Yeah, don't tell Jacob I told you. I just want to see your
Nope.
stance on it. Sorry.
Tell us what.
No, that was to Evan.
Okay.
That wasn't like in character.
But yeah, you
Well,
have
at least we know
find
one of
names.
these names.
The fucking Zissa Lalasu is the one that scares me the most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
That is really scary. I don't want.
Can't ever imagine why that would scare you.
I don't know. Which is scarier, Zissa or Galdrick?
Galdrick.
Saint Galdrick. It depends on which Galdrick.
Well,
But-
if it's Zissa and Galdrick in the same text, then
It's
I imagine
probably
it's the other
Demon
Galdrick.
Yeah.
Does this
So
mean
double
anything, guys? I only know the one name. The others elude me.
Can I roll like a history to get an idea?
You cannot.
I cannot. I'm stupid also.
Yeah, sorry. You simply would not understand that information.
Yeah.
The names mean nothing to you aside from the fact that, like, I can say, since your father was, half drow, you are aware of the drow houses, and Lulton would have been a name that you would recognize, Evola Lulton. The last name there is one of the 12 drow houses.
Mm.
And then there's Galdrick, and
There's Galdrick.
we would
Everybody knows the name Galdrick.
Yeah.
And Zissa is probably. I don't even think Oz would know Zissa, given.
No,
Um,
definitely not.
But
I got a Galdrick action figure growing up.
but probably
Yeah.
Sell out.
Ed and
Golden Axe.
and
Yeah, I would
Ken
feel. Yeah.
might actually know who Zissa is. So
I
But
feel like I've heard
Brick
the name
and
before.
Brilliance don't mean anything to people.
Yeah, I really
Um,
don't know what to make of this.
I feel like because like Jacob is a teacher at the academy. I feel like Jacob and Al have had just bullshit sessions where they talk about the old days. So he's definitely heard the name Zissa before, even if he doesn't know the context.
I feel like Jacob would definitely talk about it with Al and Ken. I think he'd talk to them, but he definitely wouldn't tell his kid or I guess Oz too as well. That's not his kid, but
Mm-hmm.
he wouldn't tell any of his students as well. That's like a windbreaker shit. Now if Ken or Cone, I can't. It's flip flopping.
A loose cannon.
I'm losing my shit.
Conan
Yeah,
is
I
the
think
Windbreaker.
Jacob would be at some point he'd just be I just gotta accept that Cone is gonna spill the beans, and if he ever does, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him. But besides that, that's just It is what it is. He's like he can't be mad at Cone either. I think that's the worst part.
I just had a great idea. Just like every year on the anniversary of Galdrick's death, does Jacob like break a door in his honor?
Oh, probably. He probably puts a dent in his door.
Marks it 1 year, 2 year, 3 year.
Yeah, and then
Breaks the student.
he snaps it. This is what I did to Galdrick's door.
In honor of Galdrick, he kills a student.
In
We
honor
talked
of
about this.
Galdrick.
You have to stop.
Hey, you never said I couldn't do it.
Anyway.
Yeah, we're getting off track.
Gotta
Sorry,
renew it.
guys. I
Third,
wish I.
fourth, third.
No,
I
No,
wish
it's not.
I didn't know
10
why you
minutes.
had this stuff.
You scared me.
I mean, I guess we could keep it until it becomes relevant. I'm feeling it's important considering how, well, intricately it was hidden.
I was never allowed to really peer around. I've only been here a handful of times.
If you want to keep looking around, we can keep looking around. Not like he's gonna be here.
There's more to this.
I am still expecting there to be like some kind of hidden door under that map, but I'm not quite sure how to get that open.
And I could try to force it open.
I got a big I got a bit of axe. I got an axe. Then again, we might be breaking some important stuff.
Yeah. Let's see.
I see any more? I feel like we haven't looked around here yet. Do I see any more funny traps or like tricks, secret doors?
You haven't actually looked over
Over
here.
here.
This is another like bottle rack. Although up at the top it's potion bottles, and then as it goes down, it's alcohol.
Ooh,
Can
what potions he got?
There are 2 lesser healing potions.
Hog.
There's a potion of haste, and then an
Ooh, or
unknown.
Oh no!
Something you can't,
And drink it.
something
Oh,
something you
Evan,
can't identify
swirly.
just by looking at it.
Multicolored.
Tell me I'm gonna have to take a
Haste.
sip if I wanna.
Haste is pretty easy because most haste bottles are given like wings in some way at the stopper to like identify. Yeah, it's haste. The healing potions are deep crimson red. Everybody knows what that looks like. But this one is just a green vial. It's
the Hulk.
It does kind of like bottom out into like a flask shape. But it just kind of sits there. It's this sort of bright green, and it kind of lets off just a slight light.
Potion of positive leading probability.
Yeah, by the way, Icarus is behind you now.
Icarus was like, "I will taste."
No, we could just cast Identify again.
Yeah, we could do it later though. I don't feel like wasting spells right now.
It's a ritual. Am I a ritual caster? I don't remember.
It is.
I don't think
not a
you are.
ritual.
It's a list.
It should be a
Just-
ritual identifier.
I'm looking at the spell that Snes put on it. I'm not seeing ritual.
I mean, it does have ritual next to it, but it says that it costs a spell slot.
What? So, ritual is an option.
Yeah, it's a
you can-
ritual.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, yeah, whatever, I'll do it.
I
First level
don't.
divination ritual.
I don't believe either of us are ritual casters, so I'm not sure we
We're both
can.
Not.
Yeah, we're
not?
half casters.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm not either. I don't think. Actually,
Okay, just give it to me. I'll check. I'll identify it later.
I mean, I'll just do it now. It's not like we're gonna use a spell slot.
Meanwhile,
Are you sure?
I mean, have you guys like kept track of your spell slots since the last fight as well? 'Cause-
oh yeah,
Yes.
mine are looking quite poor.
yeah, I forgot to
That's
say
what
my
I'm
character
saying.
sheet, so I'm just not casting
let's
spells.
save
That's
this
fair.
for
I'm all
later.
out.
But I used my 2nd level. I didn't
don't
use
have
any
any.
first.
I
And
also can only
Identify
cast
is a
2,
first
so-
level.
Okay, if you're sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look see at the potion.
Yeah, you cast Identify over the course of a minute. I'm just gonna assume you have a pearl worth at least 100 gold pieces. For both of
Sure.
you.
I can eat 100 gold if you want.
No. Well, I mean,
Okay.
it's not consumed. The pearl. It's just used
Oh,
as a conduit. The ones that are consumed usually say like consumed on casting the spell. But as you identify this, you see that it is a potion of giant strength.
No, a classic.
Specifically, it is shit. It's the stone giant.
Oh. Wait, if I remember correctly from the description, I can't believe I remember this tiny detail. There's a toenail floating in it.
Yeah, there would be.
Ugh.
It's
Yeah,
hard
you
to
might
see
take a sip.
because it's glowing, but the toenail is
ugh.
actually giving the glow off.
I'm not
to
not it.
extract the toenail, but I don't know how I do that.
Not
later.
without taking the potion, the magic out of the potion.
Yeah.
Well, anybody
Stone
else?
Giant bath water.
Anything up by me?
Where are you? Okay. Over there is a weapon rack. There is, however, if you see at the top here, there is a sword in there that has branches.
Ooh.
It's similar. I know you haven't seen Ace Attorney, but pretty much everybody else here has. It's the Shichichito. Or it
Yeah,
looks
the
like-
7-branch sword.
It's similar to one. It's only got 4 branches, but it is a branched sword. Which for Theo, that is immediately just it's ceremonial. It could not be used in combat.
I mean, yeah.
But what if I tried really hard?
No,
It'll
it'll
he'll
break.
grab it. We'll just put it
Well,
away.
it wouldn't break. The issue is that it's just incredibly impractical. A straight
I
sword
feel
does
like it's also,
exactly the
like-
same thing.
I mean,
I
yeah,
mean-
but like if you're using a sword wrong, I feel like it'd be more prone to damage.
Well, yeah,
What
it
if I
can
drink
get
this
damaged.
potion
I'm just
first?
saying, like, that's even worse. The reason it's impractical is because you're wielding it like it isn't an extension of yourself at that point. You know, because the only thing that would be an extension of your arm is the straight line. Everything else
Yeah.
is like impractical to like maneuver because you can't properly edge align it. At least I wouldn't think you would be able to.
Yeah.
Edge?
You're absolutely right. That will not be practical.
It's
Unless
an
you stab
extension
somebody
of
with it.
itself. True, stabbing
If-
someone
if
with
you-
it would be very
If you
effective.
stabbed somebody with it, they'd get 4 wounds. Sure, but either way.
Excellent.
That's 3 more than usual.
I'll just pick it up and do a 12 investigation around this corner.
Yeah, sure. As you look through, I mean, it's just a weapon rack over here. There's no like areas for anything else to slot into or anything like that. And over here is just a rose bush that's growing in here. There's an identical one over here as well. But again, you guys have everything that you need to solve this.
My head is like
I'm gonna check the backing of
Exploding.
Keegan's chair.
The backing of Keegan's chair. Do you mean like if you were to like look at the actual like back of it, or are you looking at the like
Like the back, or is like
from-
something on top that I can slot in?
something on top? Yeah. You can see that the sort of design here. If I can sort of highlight it, there's sort of like 1, 2, 3, and 4. So if you were to put something in there, that would work. It would assist because this chair doesn't move. You've never seen Keegan shift this chair. None of the chairs do because they're all part of a mechanism. So
you know, I
I'll-
think I have an idea what goes in that 4 slot.
I would be
was
shocked
gonna
if you
slot the that branch sword into one of them.
yeah, as you push down, the each of the branches finds purchase in the right area. The full 5-point array eventually slides down, causing the end part to click in. And doing so, at this point, change the music.
We are smarter than a 5th grader.
Congratulations, you escaped the escape room.
Yay!
You know, we could have left at any given point.
Yeah,
He
you
comes
could have
out,
just,
starts clapping.
just
Good
bailed.
job.
Yeah, but
Congratulations.
congratulations.
Now die. Oh, I no longer have the branch sword. Can't imagine trying to, reset all this.
Oh well, I mean, he doesn't have to worry about it anymore.
I mean, maybe it's like the lever, they got the
Maybe
dagger
that
out.
unleashes them all.
The lever does
I don't like
pop
this.
everything out.
Okay.
But this bit here, the center of the room again, the table's map shoots upward, and then turns on its side, like a lid being like moved on its end, so it has the big bit sticking upright, and you see a spiral staircase descending downward.
Bro, no one used this. No, let's keep it a bean. No one used this fucking room.
That's why there's so much dust everywhere, because nobody could get in or out
They
because there
couldn't
was so many
figure out what
traps.
the puzzle
Yeah,
was.
fucking Keegan's like, figure out my room. Motherfucking, let's just go. I can't stand you. What are we doing here?
Like, shit, what was my password again? Fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. There's
I
no
hope-
fucking
I want to
way.
reset password.
All this
Dude,
extra
To
shit.
be fair, to be completely fair, all that Keegan would have to do is stand on top of the map and then jump.
That is fair.
To be fair to Keegan, he can kiss the line in between my cheeks.
I can't kiss you anymore because he doesn't have a head.
That's
Well, if
so
he was
true.
alive.
He ain't got lips anymore, man.
It's
Yeah,
not
Yeah,
even magic
got the
mouth.
He doesn't have lips anymore. Those first.
There is a spiral staircase descending down in the center of this room.
We did it.
I thought I was good enough for a second. I was gonna jump down the middle.
I'm like taking notes this whole time. My wizard study is going to be exactly like this.
All right.
I
All
hope
right.
I hope that you enjoyed the puzzle.
Yes.
I'm having a
was-
great
That was
time.
actually a very
Yeah.
fun puzzle.
It's cool.
That was all right.
I mean, it was,
Yeah,
I mean,
you know
it's
what?
fine.
I could have done without it. No,
I mean,
it was
it-
great.
It's alright.
It's alright. Fucking stupid.
All right. As you descend down the staircase, the stonework becomes like more and more damp as you go down. The mold is starting to grow on the walls. It's more and more obvious that this place has been not taken care of since its creation. And as you step further and further down, eventually the stoneworking gives way to nothing. It's just empty. I have no way to describe that other than empty. It's not a dark emptiness. It's more like it's just bathed in pure, radiant light.
Awfully.
Hello?
Anticlimactic.
Oh. Flashbang.
Yeah, sorry.
This is where Squidward got sent.
Hello.
Are we in the
Hello.
white room? What is
Alone,
happening?
alone, alone, alone.
We're in a rubber room.
Hello?
Rubber room. A rubber room filled with.
Uh-uh.
Hello?
Alone, alone, alone.
Hello.
I gotta get out of here.
Hey, you guys.
It's just a pure, empty white.
I always love putting Trick right next to.
white. My
Are
eyes
you okay?
hurt.
I'm gonna kill your grandson.
Is there features
Whisper
to this room?
No.
Or is it just... It's just blank?
It's just blank, as if the room itself doesn't exist.
Huh. Well, this is illusion magic. It's gotta be.
I would assume. So.
I'm gonna try something.
Sure.
Okay. What are you trying?
I have the Medal of the Maze.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
Whether it's magical or not is gonna really fucking change this. When you use an action to trace the maze inscribed on this medal, you gain advantage in wisdom checks and know the quickest route to the end of any non-magical path or maze for 1 hour. Once this property has been used, you can't use it again, and the medal becomes non-magical.
So, this room itself is technically non-magical. You can make your way through it if you would want to do that.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll remove Medal of the Maze then.
The guy, I mean, he looks like he knows what he's doing, so I'm gonna follow him.
I actually don't.
Hey, what happens if you like close your eyes in this room?
If you close your eyes in this room, it goes dark.
Okay.
You die.
Because the room's dark.
I'm just checking.
You die if you believe.
No. It's what's that one Adventure Time episode? You gotta keep your
The
eyes
Hall of
closed.
Egress.
Yeah.
Oh God.
It's
Egress?
not
No.
like that.
I was thinking that. The second the SNES said, close your eyes.
Close your eyes, shut your mouth, or my fist will knock you out.
That episode fucked me up as a
Cream,
kid.
cream, cream, cream,
Mm.
cream, cream.
Well, no,
Uh,
Tom.
No.
So, Theo, as you kind of like start tracing the maze, a sort of light kind of begins to guide you and just show you like a path like this.
Crazy. I was crazy.
Loss.
The Lost comic. Bro, what is happening? Are we dead? Are we really heroes in this story?
Are we the
But
best?
Those are like all the turns that you would make, and then you end up like over here.
Alright, guys, okay. I think I got something, I'm not too sure.
Well, lay it on us.
Wait,
We're not gonna find it.
wait.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Blue skid
Uh,
too, we get too.
After several twists and turns, you eventually make it to the end. I'll just move everybody down. And during that time, if anybody had like tried deviating from the path, they would have seen that there was just wall. So it would have been an actual, just straight up invisible maze, almost like Dark Souls, like.
Mm.
But as you,
Theo.
I picked that up. I picked up the magic item. Was like, fuck it. I want one.
Fuck it.
I remembered, smile. But as you make it through, you reach a larger room, but it's still empty. Like, it effectively is just still a glass cage, but it is an actual room in here. And it starts to become a little bit more populated the longer that you sit in here. You start to see through what is actually happening here. And it's hard to like describe without like the literal interpretation. It's not invisibility magic, but it's like cloaked, if that makes sense. Everything in here is washed over with something that makes it impossible to perceive.
Like obfuscation.
Sort of like that, yeah. It's less that it doesn't exist and more that you are just unable to perceive it at all.
I wonder what the spell magic would do to this place.
I mean, considering
Sorry,
the
okay.
maze thing worked. It is technically non-magical. The maze itself is non-magical, but
Yeah.
the area itself does have a level of illusion magic to it.
Mhm.
But in this room, as you're making your way through it, it starts to become more and more obvious, and the room starts to populate itself with chairs. There's a table with just a wheel of cheese on it, like Skyrim.
Cheese.
But
What kind of cheese?
This is
Is it
definitely making
Homer
cheese room. All that fucking like secret shit.
Cheese
Just
room.
this cheese eating. room.
I'd actually
I'm
like.
not done
lose my-
yet. Stop it.
I know.
I was gonna say I'd bring him alive and kill him again if that was the case.
There's a table here. You know, it's a room like that somebody could like reasonably like sit in and sort of relaxed in. But there's also a window here, and the window is the only thing that has meaning to it. That is has meaning is the wrong way to put it, but the window has color to it. You can perceive what is outside the window. And what you see is the city of Hooktrue, which is in Enfido, and is the town that Keegan's thing overlooks.
Hmm.
But the more you focus on it, it becomes different, and you see Snowfall City.
Wow.
What the?
We see ourselves.
And then you see, well, shit.
We're fucked.
Jade
We're
Shore.
fucked, right?
Oh, I
Bro?
miss Shade Shore.
We haven't even. It's been so
Classic.
long.
Or was
I
it
haven't
right here?
been there.
No, that was the Ass Phylactery concert.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
bro was looking at everything.
Star Breach.
Star Breach.
clown
I mean, we
shooter.
were just there.
And
We
the
see
window just keeps
ourselves.
shifting through locations.
I don't know why. This is
Oh,
giving me Treasure Planet vibes.
It's not just those ones. It's like
All
It,
these,
uh,
all different
It's just
locations.
cities, towns.
Okay.
It's effectively a window to anywhere.
Holy crap.
I guess it allows him to have just a look in wherever he needs, right? It doesn't give a detailed view, just like an aerial view of the existing town, right?
Yeah.
Or
Is that
Okay.
creepy to anyone else?
I mean,
No.
Wait,
give
a
'em-
window to anywhere so like we can get out of here and land in a place?
I don't think so, right?
But it's not a literal window. I think it might just be a view.
I
We can
can't
try.
think.
Wee!
No,
Okay.
no.
Can't.
But we might not be able to get back.
Think about it. Remember that one
No.
time Ken like was really giant? Maybe that's like this, you know?
Bruh.
We're God right now. So these seems like what? Theo, was Keegan trying to attack cities, or was he keeping an
No,
eye on
he's-
cities?
He just wanted to rob them. He just wanted to rob them all their money, their crown jewels, and leave to Metayama.
To be fair, this view doesn't exactly give him a whole lot of strategic, like advantages like a map would. You know what I mean?
No, he had people on the inside. I worked for scouting for him.
That's
we
what
had
I
people in
mean.
every city. This
That's-
doesn't mean anything to him.
That's what I mean. Like, why even have it? Why all the secrecy to have this? There's got to be something else about it, right?
Did Keegan work with anyone else?
No, he was our leader. And a few of these cities mean something, but Starreach, a few others just don't fit.
If I touch this screen at all, does it do anything, or?
As you touch it, you can start like you feel like there's something there. It's tactile.
Yeah.
And if you move your hand at all across it, it would start scrolling across the map.
Hmm.
Are these up-to-date maps?
Yeah.
Uh,
But they're not technically maps either. They are a perfect view of the location. And
It's
you
like
can see
like
people.
Google
security
Maps, pretty
You
footage.
s-
much.
Not Google Maps. There are people walking across. It's a
Oh,
live.
so it's like
view.
live footage.
It's live.
live.
Yes, it's
Okay,
like a
okay,
freaking
okay.
security
Uh,
camera.
Enhance.
No.
Enhance.
You serious?
What
Try
are you
pinching
doing?
it. Try pinching it.
Trick. Yeah, try to zoom in.
We don't know what that is.
Why are you telling Trick?
Make big.
Trick. I had to walk up to it and try to like. I had to go to Windfall or the Tradewind and try to zoom in to see what's happening.
Yeah.
If it's like actual live.
So as you like let it scroll to Windfall again, because you don't know how to change scenes.
Yeah.
You can like as you're looking over it, you can pinch outward to zoom in. And as you do, as you make those movements, you can zoom in anywhere you like.
Out of curiosity, I would go on the medical facility. Personal gain. See how Lucy's doing. If it was actual live for you.
So
In the shower.
as you hover over the building, are you zooming in like onto the roof of the building, or are you like just looking at the roof of the building?
Give me 1 second. I spit everywhere because of fucking Tommy. Holy shit. I would see like how far it could go in. So if like it's on a building, could it like?
Yeah.
I would test if it could zoom through the building or just that.
It does.
Oh my
That's why
god.
that's why I was asking. Like once it started getting like the roof of the building just gets bigger and bigger. As you like push it further, I didn't know if you were gonna go that far, but
No, yeah.
you do.
Gonna go that far.
You do that. You do go that far, and it zooms into the building proper.
Holy hell. Yeah.
And you
I was
can-
just like fucking shook.
You can get it so big that it looks directly onto Lucy's face because she's laying up.
Yeah, I had to fucking zoom it out immediately. Just what the hell's is this?
Wait, how does that even?
How far can you go out?
Yeah, I starts good zooming out.
Is it just on Raymir? Can I see the other continent?
As you zoom
That's what I
out
was-
Zooming
further
out.
and further, you see the map of Raymir, and you zoom out further and further and further until it gets to be the entirety of Gentacht.
Oh
Holy
How-
fuck.
You can see each of the 4 continents here in clear
Yeah.
view.
You had the world's greatest tool. What are you doing?
We're keeping this a secret, right?
This needs to be destroyed.
Mm,
I don't know about that.
If someone else besides
um,
us finds this, this is insurmountable information.
no, yes. As much as I am absolutely
'Cause you
fascinated
gotta
with
go.
this device, I think this actually probably.
If
has
someone
to go.
can peer into buildings that precisely, can look over the entirety of our planet, someone finds out about this. Someone who's, if Bellwitch finds out about this, we're through.
I think that one might be a bit too late. If I had to
think-
reckon, she probably has one of these too.
I was about to say, I feel
Even
like
if she
that
doesn't
witch
have
knows.
exactly this, she knows what we're doing at all times.
I just
Then let's get rid of it.
Can we look at Bellwitch with this?
I wouldn't recommend that. I feel like she would have some way of knowing we're doing that.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
guess if
again,
Keegan was
she-
working under her.
She's
I
scrying
mean, if
you at
she-
all times, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really
Mhm.
matter. Now you just
I
have
mean,
a way
if
to look
she-
back.
Yeah.
Mm.
She can
yeah,
wave at
actually,
us.
speaking of, what happens if we zoom in on Bellwitch?
Yeah.
Are you going to? Like, it's up to you guys.
It would be funny, but like I'm scared.
What's the point?
Hmm.
I would recommend this for the Windbreakers, but I don't know if they would even come here in time.
This
I don't
is
think it would be even be
Nothing on
used.
them. I don't trust them with this.
I understand.
I don't trust anyone with this.
I actually agree with Theo on this one.
the
It's a
point
very dangerous tool.
the point I'm contesting is that if we don't have this and an enemy does have this,
Main issue is we don't
But
have
they-
this area secured, really.
And we don't really have a way to destroy this.
yeah, do
Like-
we know how to destroy this?
We can
This is
try
a-
it the old-fashioned way.
This is a
Yeah.
powerful magical artifact. I doubt we can just whack it.
Do you think Bella
Well, I was
would
gonna
be
shoot it.
mad if I zoomed in on her?
Do you want to zoom in
Give
on
it a
it?
shot.
No, like.
Well, there's only one way to find
like,
out.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
are we zooming in on Bellwitch or not?
Yeah, fuck it.
It would be
I'll do
funny.
it.
Yeah, I'll zoom in. Why not?
No,
Alright.
allow me.
I'm
allow
already
me.
there. I'm already there.
Oh, yeah.
As you start to zoom in onto Bellwitch Academy, it takes a little bit of like searching for it, but you do find it eventually.
Lagging.
The actual map does sort of like react to your thoughts as you move it, so it doesn't get there. But it's almost like it's like fighting against where you're like normally zooming in to get you there. I don't know how else to describe it other than like it's literally like moving your cursor for you, like on top of it. But as you pinch it out and keep moving in, you see the castle, which is Bellwitch Academy, and then it zooms further and further and further, reacting to your thoughts to find Bellwitch specifically. And as you zoom into, that was really funny. But
That
as you
wasn't me. That was me.
No, that was one of the
that was
voices in
Theo.
Theo's head.
Evil laughter.
as,
That's like Markiplier.
Hello.
It's Frank Fun.
as you zoom in further and further and further and further and further, you find the one room where she's in. And as you are ready to zoom in, what happens is, as it starts to peer into the room, it starts having a static effect. And I can say that like out of character. It just doesn't look quite right. It's like watching something through a staticky TV. So you do see it. You see the room. You see everything. You see a figure moving in the room, but you can't see her specifically.
Of course, I can. Fucking
Man,
Makes
see
sense.
it
Should
was
have
worth a
some
try, I guess.
protection.
There are ways to ward yourself against divination.
it. This is really different from divination, though, right?
Not
No,
too different.
I mean, it's the most advanced form of divination magic I've ever seen, but it is divination.
Actually, before you make this go away, is it possible to like zoom out outside our planet? I just want to see how far it can go.
Into space.
Yeah, fucking the galaxies.
You
I don't
see
think you should know
JT.
this. You see, you see the DM. You see us.
Incomprehensible horrors.
I think the campaign would have to end there because it's like, well, there's no point, right?
Mm,
Yeah, you can,
Actual
you can zoom
incomprehensible
out.
horrors.
You can zoom
Yeah.
out further than the planet.
Yo.
Oh no! Why? Why, Chris?
That sounds like that is the distinct tone of I didn't think you were going to do this.
I mean, hey.
You gave us
you-
Google Maps.
No, no,
Yeah, you gave me
In-
Google Maps.
I figured it could happen. I didn't prepare for it to happen. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those things
What
where
do
it's like I know it exists out there, but I'm gonna have to bullshit descriptions of it, kind of a thing.
I'm
It's
sorry, it? What do you mean, it?
It,
Well, I guess you're about to fucking find out. You wanted to zoom out.
goodness.
Like,
Oh, good heavens.
so as you move further and further and further and further, you get back to Gentoct as a whole, and then you move one more down, and then it becomes an orb. In a black sort of nothingness surrounding that orb. You zoom
Oh.
further out, you start to see solar systems. You see the entire solar system that Gentoct is in.
Beautiful.
Oh, holy shit.
There are, first of all, you see the moons as well. That's the first thing that comes to mind that you see. You see each 6 of the moons. And then you zoom out.
One
further.
vanishes real quick and comes back.
You zoom, yeah. Oh, not again, not again, not again. Get
Oh,
out of my
God.
skin. Stay in the box.
Get out of my skin.
No! Get out of my skin!
But you see, As you zoom out further, you see the 5 planets in the solar system. And
Where does this fucking go?
What is
I
the
don't-
source of this? Like the
I-
implications of this are honestly mind-shattering.
Honestly, I'm kind of terrified.
Guys, I'm gonna,
Scratch that. I'm very
I got
terrified.
like 2 theories.
guys, I'm gonna be real. If T is talking to me, I think we should stop. T is not even comfortable.
What do you
with it.
mean T is telling you stop, dog? What do you mean
not
by this?
I'm
So,
just
are you
saying.
going further than the solar system?
Please stop.
I don't. I don't think that's a good idea, Icarus, and that's me saying that.
I'm getting ready to plunge my clave right into it.
Listen. I know we're talking about all this, but like from what I learned from magic stuff, I don't think just hitting it's gonna break this, right? So
I mean, how many
What's the
opportunities do
shot?
we get to like see space? You know, like
I don't want to see space. I'm gonna be
I-
real.
I think
think
we've
these are
seen
some
enough.
things I don't want to
Okay.
know.
yeah.
You fucking
I'm
Trick's
kinda
having a
curious.
conniption. He's a fucking promiscuous girl.
Can we?
I'm pretty curious. If we want to take a look, I'll look.
No.
Can we please just go one day without like eldritch horrors beyond our imagination?
We've
It
so
was
we've gotten
supposed
to the
be a
room.
chill episode, guys.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, in technicality,
Alright,
in-
okay,
in
okay.
technicality, there's nothing wrong that's happened so far.
Well,
It's
so-
called
Yeah,
existential
we haven't
crisis.
seen JT yet.
It's not really existential. It shouldn't be any as existential like than literally just learning about the solar system for the first time.
still.
I mean,
Yeah.
hell, it's not even like for the first time. You guys know that there's other planets out there. You're just now
Well,
like,
they're
Yeah,
arguing about this.
so
and I will-
looking at them with unnerving amount of clarity.
yeah.
Can I like just be sketching a model of this? Well,
Yeah, it's completely.
Listen, I don't want to learn
Write that
more.
down, write
I'm
that
gonna
down.
Write it down.
Yeah, Oz would look to see if there's like a projection or like some type of power system powering this thing.
In the place that you're in, no.
Hmm. Well, it's not here.
think about what we could learn with it.
Can you guys
Oh,
roll a
you-
perception check for me?
No.
I will
All
roll
us?
a perception.
All of you,
I can roll a perception, but
because
I'm
you
not.
guys are
I'm
all
not
watching
touch-
it.
I'm not touching it anymore.
That is a
9?
19.
10.
1.
That's a 9.
Let's go, Trick. I'll
The
get
trick is like I didn't see shit.
He's like,
Perception. Non-net 20.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, you see?
perception. Give me a moment.
I'm so tired of this.
Perception. That is a 21.
I'm sorry, you guys aren't enjoying it.
No,
no,
not
It's-
like
it's-
that.
enjoying it,
Not
but
like
it's
that.
I'm making a
free.
joke. I'm making a
You
joke.
fuck.
No, because you were saying like I'm tired of it. I was like, okay, well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like, God.
No, no, it's not like it's fucking. Imagine like okay, this is the relaxing session. Fucking. Those,
Learning about
you
space.
didn't have to cut me off. Fucking the universe.
I was doing an Arthur Morgan bit. I don't know you.
I don't know, Dutch.
Fucking Neil deGrasse Tyson Cosmos type beat.
I'm
What world is
tired,
this?
Dutch.
I'm tired of the universe, Dutch.
All right.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah. 20 and 21.
Yeah. So as you're looking at it, you do see that all 6 moons, which is weird because the black moon is like literally against a black background. It's a bit hard to make out when you look at it over the. Sorry, when you look at it like overlaid with one of the planets, it's obvious that it's there, and then it's gone.
Wait a
The,
second.
the fucking Outer Wilds moon.
Well, you said
Hopefully not out of
you
wild,
see the
Evan.
moon. You see the moon, and then it's gone.
Mhm.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
I'm having flashbacks. I
Was
don't know.
this the-
Wait,
was
wait,
this
wait,
the-
hold on. Wait, what do you
and-
mean?
And then it comes back.
Oh, yeah, okay. I was about to ask, was this the same move that disappears?
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It is. It's like,
Okay.
So we watch the moon disappear and,
and then
come back.
and then come back as
Classic.
if nothing happened.
Classic.
As if nothing
Uh,
happened at all.
I walk past Icarus and like, you're done, and I start zooming back in into the
I've
planet.
I've seen enough. I've seen enough.
Before he does, can I just take a look at the cat's eye moon?
Sure.
Mm, okay.
Yeah, you can.
Just-
look that.
Just kind of stares at it.
Dude, imagine if there were people on the moon. Wouldn't that be crazy, guys?
That'd be wild. Can I
after-
zoom into the moon?
Do
After-
you want to zoom into
no.
the moons?
No, Oz is
Like,
like enough.
again,
And then he
no.
zooms-
Okay,
He-
the moon,
he
the
stands
moon
in the
are
way.
fun.
Hey, everybody's zooming
Guys,
on.
I
Can
don't-
I zoom in on this?
I
Please,
don't-
can I?
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
understand
of
why you
course.
guys are so afraid. Like, I don't get it.
You
Everybody
know.
gets a
JT,
zoom.
don't
Everybody
even-
gets a
don't
zoom.
Possibly
even.
the single-handedly best reconnaissance tool anyone can ever have their hands on.
Listen,
Yeah, but why are
everybody
you
gets to zoom
afraid
in
of the
on one
solar
thing.
system? Like, I don't get it.
Because
Yeah, why-
I don't
why
want
are
to
you
see
scared of the
anything we
solar
don't want to
system?
see.
I think we're just too used to Carlos and his love of Eldritch horror.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
saying, right?
I'm
if
not-
there were people
I'm-
on the moons, that'd be really cool.
Yeah,
I see.
because
I'm
I'm not
thinking as a
a
person like
I'm not an
this
Eldritch horror
is
DM, you know?
scary.
Well, you don't know that. We don't know that.
Why do you
How are
say
you guys
I'm
have-
not an Eldritch horror like that?
You
Why'd
guys-
you say
I'm
like,
not.
I'm not an Eldritch horror
Jay
DM.
is.
Your
D-
Call of
DM.
Cthulhu sessions are fucking terrifying. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
Well,
but
to be
like,
fair, you know what you're signing up for there.
yeah, exactly. I wouldn't
Like-
just throw in like Call of Cthulhu into my D&D world. Like,
Can I
I-
zoom in on?
I don't. I kind of doubt
Shut
that,
up.
but like,
I
sure,
Anyway,
doubt that
anyway.
hard.
sure, girl. Whatever you
Yeah,
say, girl.
Can we have like a
Uh,
talking stick? We're talking over each other.
Sure,
I'm
go
getting
on,
ahead
yeah.
of you.
Okay. Anyway, so first of all, Theo wants to zoom in on the crack or the yeah, it's the crack. It's the crack.
The crack.
Yeah, it's the crack.
No one's
moon.
zooming my ass.
Uh, the one that's the cat's eye. Find music. I think this is.
Oh no.
Well, I mean, what do
No,
you
no,
expect?
that's
There's just a single guy there. It's just one dude.
I'm just trying to
It's
find.
Carlos.
We just
Do not-
like we just hear through we echoing vibrating self. Hi, I'm Paul.
Oh,
It's
here,
just a single guy. He's
Classic.
staring like
This-
straight at the fucking camera.
This will make Carlos happy. Hold
It's him.
No,
He's
I
on the
don't
moon.
like
It's
that.
Carlos.
No, it makes me sad.
on. Sorry.
Depression music.
D4.
D4.
I need 5.
As you zoom in to the cat's eye moon, you kind of look over the surface of it. How far in do you want to go? Do you want to just kind of look at it as a whole, as if you're looking at like, you know, Google pictures of the moon, or are you looking for like the moon surface?
Give me that
I-
moon
I can
surface.
Oh, Theo just wanted to just look at it as a whole.
Okay.
I mean, you can stare at it when you're done. I'm gonna look at that moon
Well,
surface.
this was Theo controlling it, wasn't it?
It is. And as you look at it, there's just this sense of security looking at it. Serenity.
Security?
Yeah. It makes you feel whole.
Oh. I like this
He
one.
just puts his hand on the screen. What secrets do you hold for me?
And then it blinks. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Like
Mother.
No. It's
Could you imagine?
it's not
Could
a
you
moon. It's
imagine?
an eyeball.
Checker.
Yeah, I
Checker.
was about to say checker, but my brain went to cracker again.
Oh my god.
I'm calling him crackers.
Bro, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for disrespecting Eldritch Horror, Carlos.
Charlotte Cracker.
But yeah, it just makes you feel at peace.
And he lays his head on the screen. Why? What questions, what answers do you have for me, please? I can't get sucked into this. Not now. This thing needs to go.
You sure?
Yes.
We-
This window.
Listen. I mean, I agree that we shouldn't let it fall into the wrong hands, but do we really need to destroy it immediately?
Probably.
Think about all we could learn from it.
Probably
Plus,
too much, if
every-
I'm being perfectly honest.
You did also say everybody gets one, right? Like,
That was
So-
me. I didn't get mine yet.
yeah, exactly. Like everybody's got to get one,
I only
right?
get my turn.
Yeah, okay, your turn, your turn.
Can I look at the Feywild?
The what?
That'd
It's
be
not on the
good.
material plane.
So
Hold
what?
on, let him
man.
cook. Let him
Cook.
cook.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Dagor is about to fuck his shit up. Like, turn that shit
Oh,
off.
yeah, what if we found Dagor?
I want to do a
Oh,
funny
that is
joke.
right,
I want to do a funny joke.
Okay, do it. Go for it.
I don't know if we can look into the Feywild with this thing.
The music turned off, brother. We're
Scared.
going to the Feywild.
You just in the middle of
We're-
a frat party.
We're not
we think we're
making it
going
out
to
of
the
the
Feywilds,
Feywild
bro.
with this one.
Bro.
Oh,
Oh,
There's got to be a Tyrion Cuthbert song for this, right?
are you crazy?
You're serious?
You serious? Where is my Feywild music?
Where's the other full list? Here it is. Why does it
Ken
look like-
dies
why
for
is-
real this time.
I'm tired of people dying. I'm not
This
gonna
is
lie.
so annoying. Okay. No, hold on.
It ends up in court. This is for spying on
what sort of music are
Feywild.
you looking for?
What are you looking for?
Yeah, what sort of like?
No good Kuthin music.
So as you start thinking, focusing on the Feywild, again, it reacts to your thought as
Mhm.
it quite literally is just like, you're connecting with it in order to do this. And so, how are you going to try and get to the Feywild through this?
So my plan was to zoom in on the guy, the marketplace guy in my head, and be like, I can see.
I figured as much, but I mean, like, literally, how are you doing this? Like, zoom out scrolls you out, zoom in scrolls you in.
Yeah.
And then moving it in different directions will, like, move the location and, like, the sort of perspective of it.
So in my mind, the Feywild works differently than everything else, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking, whatever I do, the opposite's gonna happen.
Okay.
So that's how I'm gonna try to traverse it.
Wait,
Interesting.
dude, Tommy. I just had the craziest idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know how your like eyeball is also kind of a portal?
Is it? I guess, yeah.
I mean, yeah, because you pulled the weed out of it.
I did pull the weed out of my eyeball.
What if you access the
That's your eye?
Feywild through your eyeball?
That was a bit. Like,
Yeah.
That's a bit.
it's not literally a portal.
Listen,
When
I'm just
the
saying,
moon
my
hits
brain
your
works
eye.
in different
That was
ways.
the patron
But
giving
like
him
I guess
something
if
and just
if I'm
using
trying to
his
get to the
eyes.
Feywild, if I'm trying to get to the Feywild, I'll just try to think about my connection to the Archfey really hard,
I'm
and then if I
talking.
could actually get there,
I'm talking
I'll be
about
going
like
to the
how are you
opposite. Yeah,
moving?
yeah.
How are you moving it though?
yeah. So
Like-
whatever I do, I'm expecting the opposite to happen. So that's how I'm gonna navigate. That's what I'm going with.
Okay. So how do you navigate?
Is it
Um,
zoom in or
In
out?
like what? Yeah, are you zooming in, zooming out, moving it in certain
I
ways?
am-
Like how are you doing this?
So I'm trying to like think about this. Can I like test it first? Can I zoom in, see what happens?
Sure. As you zoom in, it zooms out.
Oh fuck! I'm so smart.
Dude,
Genius.
You're
Okay. I'm running into the problem where I don't actually know where this guy lives.
But the fact that you
Wait.
can think of him is going to
Yeah.
make the thing locate. You just need
Okay.
to find a way to like move it in order to like push it there.
Oh, so if it's the opposite, I gotta think of the complete opposite of him.
Mm-hmm.
What's the complete opposite of him?
Dagor.
Yeah, I'm thinking of Dagor.
The Dagor's
Jesus.
also in the Feywild. Doesn't that wouldn't work?
What the fuck?
I'll think of my dad. I
That's
guess.
a good one. All right.
Yeah, I'll
Uh,
think of
Aldrich, Think of Galdrick.
Galdrick.
That's what I was gonna say. Think of
The
Galdrick.
one
I guess
thing-
Galdrick was also indebted to him, huh?
Uh, but no, because if you think of Aldrich, then it's going to your.
Oh, you're
or
right.
your
You're
dad,
right.
It's
You're
gonna
right.
go to them. But if you find the location where you think that they would naturally be, then it's gonna go to the Feywild for him. If that makes
Mhm.
sense. So if you were to scroll
I
in
guess-
on Meritos,
Yeah.
it wouldn't scroll into Meritos. It would scroll to
Mhm.
the Feywild.
Yeah.
So let me describe how this happens. So as you're zooming in to zoom out, you're like pinching out to zoom in. It instead of zooming towards Emeritus, it keeps zooming out. And as it does, it gets back to the solar system, and then the second that you try to do more, it starts zooming back in again.
Mm.
And it goes further and further and further and further and further back onto over top of Rainier. So it goes through Gentocht, goes to Rainier, and as you zoom further and further and further and further, it goes towards the Creeping Forest. And as it gets closer and closer to the Creeping Forest, everything just whole scale changes. Like in an instant, the second that you scroll in a little further, it becomes just this beautiful landscape of colors and shapes that just defy what you would naturally expect to be in this area.
Holy
Jeez,
moly.
awesome.
It starts going further and further and further towards your patron, and you can actually see the proper, real form of your patron for the first time.
This is scary.
which you haven't actually ever seen before.
Yeah.
We've
You've
never
only
seen
him
his
as
fucking
a
I'm
fortune.
merchant.
actually terrified.
We haven't
Uh,
even seen his sprite, have we?
Is he hot?
Mm.
We
Oh,
need
shit,
this
oh,
image.
fuck, oh,
Come
shit.
on. He's like fucking balding.
It's Taffer.
It's Taffer. It's Taffer.
And so you would see.
Oh God. Have an image?
Oh yeah, I do.
He's
This
had
guy
to save
has
some-
been.
he's had to
Yeah,
save
he's been
that
saving us his
$7
maddening music. out
Holy
here.
moly.
That'd be crazy. He's just the hottest. He's been playing us. It's actually been a she.
Oh man, I mean, maybe I need
Yeah,
myself.
fucking
a-
Ed is like, oh, maybe I
Oh,
need
man.
to
Guys, I gotta go to the Feywild.
Oh.
Man.
I mean,
Ah.
I would never be a warlock, but if it was a hot lady, I mean,
Apparently,
Claude.
you didn't already do that. You have the
Yeah.
hot lady.
Lord, you literally have already done this.
You literally. Oh my
you-
goodness, that's what he looks like. I
For
figured he
sure.
was just an old fuck.
Most masculine
archfey.
Alskin.
Most
Dorky
masculine
little
elf.
guy. Most masculine elf.
But yeah, you scroll in on this guy, and you're like, who the fuck is this? Like, it's just like, huh?
It's the Lex Luthor Flash
I
thing.
guess
I have
in
no
my
idea
head
who-
where nobody can hear, I go, "Is that what you fucking look like?"
Huh? What?
wait, there's no
Wait.
way.
Wait, stop.
Wait, huh? What do you mean? What does it look like?
I think I'm staring at you.
Huh?
Look
Yeah.
up. Tell him to look up.
Look up. Look up. I don't know.
He looks up. He doesn't see anything.
Yeah, but like, do we see him look up?
Yeah, you see. him
He
look
can
up.
take a look. He can
Oh
take a
my
look through my
God.
eyes, right? He can take a look
Oh
through my
my
eyes.
days.
Yeah, he is, and he's going to. You feel whenever he looks through your eyes.
Yeah. Yo, take a look
He's-
at this shit.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Hey, bro. Secret safe with us. Secret safe
No,
with
but
us.
not with him.
Oh my god.
This man
Not
now
with
knows
you,
there's
it's not.
technology like this.
Yeah.
Listen, I won't even tell Dad.
That's not the point. Whatever.
Uh,
That's funny though.
I mean,
Hey,
I guess there technically isn't any restriction on looking at my face, but God, that's awkward.
No,
So-
wait, that's not even his voice.
Wait,
I'm about to
what?
lose my
He like he covers his face with both of his hands. He's like buried his face in his hands. It's like
Oh,
Now
God,
you know
I
it-
know
Wait,
someone like
if,
that.
if
Now
it
you-
means anything, we're probably gonna try to destroy this thing unless Alex or Ed stops us. But like, I don't know.
I mean, now you know I'm ugly.
Oh, it's like me for real,
That's
for
right,
real.
you ugly.
We don't
Yeah,
even
oh,
hear
yeah,
him. We
yeah,
don't
you're
even
right.
hear him, but we sense it.
Well, that's because he
No,
that's because he
What?
looks human, vaguely human. So like to a fake creature, you would be ugly, even though he's
Oh.
Quick question.
conventionally attractive to normal people. Yeah.
Quick question. Can we hear any audio through the visuals, or is it just like
Uh,
Google
just-
Maps?
You would not be able to hear any of the audio. You haven't done
Okay.
something in order to trigger the audio.
Oh my God! No, there's audio.
What?
This thing's gotta go.
There's an audio.
I told you
Holy
it's a
shit.
literal window.
Yeah.
So.
This
but I
is
didn't
so
mean-
Because
scary.
Yeah,
even more so, this doesn't need to be here.
This doesn't need to be existing.
Wait, actually, could we actually find Dagor though?
That's why I think of that.
You don't want to see what he's doing right
Do
now.
you
You don't know who. You don't
Do
want to know who
Actually,
he's doing right now.
I'll ask the guy up ahead. Well, first, you're not ugly. You're kind of hot. But
Kind of sexy. You want to go out sometime?
like
Anyway,
I'm not into guys, but you're kind of hot.
How you doing?
Ken.
Are you? I don't know.
Ken.
Ken,
Oh, boy.
what the fuck are you talking about?
Where's Dagor?
He's bumbling.
I don't know.
Stop covering your face.
Stop being embarrassed.
Guys, tell him he's not ugly.
Yeah, I mean,
He
You're
really
not
isn't.
ugly.
by material plane standards, you're actually quite attractive.
Actually,
I don't think that's what he wanted to hear. I think
to
he wanted
us,
to hear
you're pretty fucking rancid, to be honest with you.
All right.
Don't listen to Theo. He hates
Hey,
everybody anyway.
That's my arch fair, right? Watch who you're talking to.
That's my fucking
Hey.
archfey.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
No,
that's my man's right there.
Never mind. I don't think you
Never
understand what I'm
mind.
trying to do.
Never mind.
Are you trying to say like Brad? Cool.
No, I mean, so
Regardless.
yeah, whatever.
Regardless, whatever. You don't know where he is?
I know he hasn't been around in a while.
All right.
It's horrifying.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I feel comfortable with this.
Yeah, I
You,
really
you,
don't
you
uh,
think?
with this either.
So I think we're gonna get rid of this thing.
How did you even see into the Feywild? What the fuck, man?
I thought of I thought of my dad, and I did the opposite of what like the thing told me, and then I brought it to you. So
Sure.
I just,
anyway, we'll catch up later.
I totally understand why you guys want to get rid of this. I get it, I do, but
Ed, there's always a but.
there's so much that we could discover. We don't know even what the other side of the planet looks like,
Wait,
What?
and this thing can see into space.
I
Did-
just
did-
want to look
Are
at
you-
one more thing.
Are you also gonna
Yeah.
like search for Dagor, by the way? Or is that a bit?
I don't know if we should. I don't want to peek into people's personal lives anymore.
no, yeah, that's real.
He didn't seem
Wow.
very
I
happy.
just
He didn't seem very happy. I know what he looks like now. So
I just want to check one more thing.
Well, it's because he thinks he's ugly.
If someone else wants to go first.
I mean, I have like two actually probably useful things, but like you can go first.
everybody get their chance first.
Yeah,
This is gonna be a tough recap.
this is
Trick,
gonna be
do,
tough.
do, do you want to go, Trick?
Yeah, I would.
I thought so. I'll step aside.
If you don't mind, could I have a moment of privacy?
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah, we all let's find our way out of the invisible room.
I was
No,
just
no,
like,
Went to like
you-
20
you-
fucking
You've
walls.
been in here long enough that you can start to see through the illuminator.
Just you bumping and just
Okay.
like.
no, Oz would stand there for a second, like, hmm.
Or don't we
What?
stick around, Trick?
No, I need a moment. I want to see it alone.
All right, we'll be right outside.
Is it your grandson?
Just all right, guys, come on, let's get outside.
I've been outside.
No.
Icarus is like just making their way sort of outside, I think.
Oz
Question
is
mark.
waiting
He's
for.
kind of just
And
he's
move
kind of just
myself back.
shuffling everyone out. Come on, everyone out.
No, Oz is gonna wait. He's like, is it your grandson?
Oz,
It's
Can't get
private.
in.
It's private.
It's none of your
it's
business.
for him and it's for him and him alone.
I understand you have a gripe with the grandson, but let the man look.
Yeah, Oz just also like push past everybody. And wherever the fuck we are in the ether.
Yeah, back.
I just go running headlong and run straight into a wall.
Oh my god.
know, House of Mirrors.
It's like one of those mystery house bases.
Yeah, Oz would just yeah,
Hit me
Oz
with a
would just
fucking
wait
lariat.
slightly outside.
Trick,
He wouldn't
if you,
look in, but he'd just be there.
If you need me or any one of us, just let us know. All right.
I give like a little like hand wave, like I'll be fine.
I was gonna go peep on some hot ladies at Oz.
Yeah, that's what I'm
This is actually doing Jiraiya.
This is
Okay,
mom.
this is mom.
Yeah, he's like, I've always
Oh,
known
boy.
her.
This is
Damn.
mom.
Wait a second. That's Oz's great grandmother.
Enhance.
Hands.
It actually listens to him.
Oh. Yeah, no, I would say the actual name of my grandson.
Actually, do you
And,
want to go into private?
I don't think we need to. I think this
Okay.
is
You
that's
think?
fine.
All right. And you zoom on in. As you do, you see your grandson. He is recovering from some serious injuries in Junalil. He's in a an inn, a tavern, laying in bed, and he's got. Sorry. I don't know who that is.
Hayden, can you mute real quick? Can we keep hearing the background noise?
Sorry. I should
But
block him out.
As you look at him, he's got the weapon to his chest. He's got his gun. He has a wound on his upper chest, in the almost exact same position where you were shot by Black Hand Van Helsing. And he is just completely out of it. He's staring up at the ceiling, wondering, you know, where everything went wrong, basically. Like, what happened? Well, why wasn't he able to win that fight? It didn't make sense to him. He could have sworn he was taught better than that, and beyond being taught better than that, he could have sworn he was better than that. He feels like a failure.
Yeah, I put my hand on the screen, just staring at it. Right, boy. It's all part of life. It's all part of life.
As you're staring in on him, you see somebody enter, and they give him something to drink, and he sits up, having a serious pain still as he moves upwards. It's strange though seeing him so injured, because you got a wound that was almost exactly the same, or I mean, might as well have been exactly the same, but you were able to recover in less than 2 days. As for him, he's still recovering after a week. But then again, you had basically the best surgeon in all of Ring.
I was about to say I was literally in Crydale's house like that. Like that was would be okay.
But he's still recovering.
Yeah.
And the person sits by him. They're a blonde woman. They're chatting. Seem to be about his age. You see that whatever they're talking about seems to get a smile from him. But then he kind of looks off, a little sad, and her expression also darkens a little bit. Seems that he said something that probably brought up some bad memories for him, and she's empathetic.
Am I able to turn on the audio for this?
You would have to identify the way to do so. But you can try.
If we're feeling around for the thing that I can't really perceive, is there like a panel there? Like, is there like also a control panel along with the screen, or is it just the screen that exists?
So the screen is more like glass. And
Okay, yeah.
It is a window.
What race was Keegan?
Keegan
Was
is
he
an
human? Oh, he's an
Keegan was
Azamar?
an Azamar, yeah.
I actually do know Celestial. I actually do, I get some from.
Holy
Yeah.
Spirit, he knows the Holy
Carlos.
Spirit.
I am from
Random-
Trinora, so.
Yeah.
Carlos, random suggestion, but what if you tried opening the window?
I think it'd be.
I mean, like,
Open the window.
Fucking Caleb in the back.
Fuck, can you still fucking hear him? God damn it.
this is so crazy.
It sounds like he's giving like a soliloquy back there. That's the other voice I hear.
Sorry. I literally just closed both my doors.
Oh my goodness.
If that doesn't work, I don't know what. It's a tell him to be quiet.
Yeah, I guess before I do that, let me try just like the celestial word for like audio or like sound. Like you just go through that sorta.
So you. I need to. Yeah, you know what? As you say, audio. Sure, I'll give it to you. Voice controls in Celestial would work. Sure. The other way of doing it is, of course, opening.
Oh, okay.
Opening the window also has other things that happen with it. It's not just.
I have a feeling.
But anyway.
He just sees you.
Hello, my son! Grandson! Hello!
Dude,
I'm
that'd
watching!
be so crazy.
As,
Is she your girlfriend?
as you,
By the way, I'm dead. What's going on?
Alright.
as you turn on
Yeah.
the audio, you hear them begin to continue. I haven't seen him since. I don't know what he's up to. I'm sorry. Yeah. Just can't get it off my chest, you know? It doesn't go away. I'm responsible for her death. You know, it's almost as if you haven't accepted it yet. You haven't had a chance to accept it. I guess. But isn't it wrong of me to stop thinking about her? And if it wasn't for me, if I didn't bring her on that mission, she'd still be here. Uncle Holiday wouldn't have. And then, of course, Finale, he would have been sane. I still don't know what's going on with him. It's
Does
tough. Go ahead. They're still continuing
name
talking.
does the name Finale mean anything to me?
Maybe. If you don't recognize the name Finale, I can give you a history check. At advantage, because it was like 3 hours ago. Like in character, it was like 3 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, why am I fucking
not-
blanking on?
I'm not there.
Let me check my notes. Was that part of the list?
It was not part of the list that I gave you.
Why am I? Because I know I heard the other than like I know Mika's
No,
is
no,
one
no, no,
shot.
no. In character, it was 3 hours ago,
In
not
char-
out of character.
Yeah, in character, you had heard something similar.
Whatever it is, I did not take a good note of it, unfortunately. So I will try to do a history. Get that ailing old brain, see if it's working.
You do have advantage, because again, in character, it was 3 hours ago, so.
Okay. 11.
Yeah, it was low DC, but you do remember when you were getting information back at Windfall. You had heard from Oz, I believe. I think Oz told you the name Trick the Final.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
Mm.
And so the name Finale, Trick the Final,
Huh.
starts to.
So it's someone else. Guess it makes sense. He's been bedridden for a while. From that shot, it couldn't have been him.
Yep. If you remember, Helsing told you he basically like hospitalized the kid. He said I left him.
Yeah.
I left him dying in a ditch.
I hope that kid.
there was
dies.
there was no way that he could have been at the scene of a crime 2 days later.
I hope he dies, Trick.
Oh my god.
Trick, I hope he doesn't commit a crime.
Dude, I was-
Holy moly.
Trick, I respect you. I respect you with you. I hope your grandson fucking dies.
That's what Holiday said.
Yeah, that's what Holiday said. Holiday was like, I
You
hope
didn't
your
respect me.
whole. I mean,
There was no like. I was thinking. You called me a fucking bastard.
He's
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
Trick, I would
No,
make
that's
out with you. I hope your grandson die.
what?
Uh-huh.
Trick, come over here. Mwah. I hope your grandson dies.
Yeah. Trick, come over here.
Okay.
I'll smack on the
Alright,
ass.
I think after that I turn off the audio and zoom out a bit to see what inn they're in.
Yeah, they are in. They're in Riverside. You guys have actually been here before, if you remember this.
Oh yeah,
map.
we have been here.
Oh,
yeah.
Uh,
They're here in Riverside.
I don't.
And they are up this way. I think I can.
Okay, this isn't the town of
Right about here.
Over here.
Or do you mean
this-
do you mean Never River?
Never River, thank you.
Or is it
Wait, let me double check. Never River
Is this the
may well
same-
be other.
the,
No,
the
no,
only place in general we've been to is Never River.
no,
Is
I'm
this-
talking about in like out of.
I
character. You
don't
guys have
think
been-
this is from Sunken
okay.
Cities.
This is from Sunken Cities.
yeah.
It is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is the place we
Yep.
we duked it out
There's-
in Sunken
Yeah,
There's
this
just-
is the
there's
town
just-
that we.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
There's just
I
extra shit
remember,
over
I
here.
remember looking at different.
It's
Yeah, wait,
it,
it had to have been different, right?
No. It's this exact map. It's just this is in Spanish and has extra like stuff over here. And,
Yeah.
like, describing it.
So
I
Well,
just-
you had the
I just
bridge.
had it
remember
zoomed
down
out.
here being bigger.
Yeah, because this is a different version of the map,
Yeah.
but it's the
Oh,
same
this is
map.
zoomed. This might be like a zoomed out version
Yeah,
of it. I
zoomed
think.
out
I think we have a
Maybe.
Yeah,
we're viewing
because
it.
I was cutting off like this end and stuff for you guys.
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
It's in Elvish.
Yeah.
it's an elf.
Elvish.
Yeah.
It is
Uh,
a Novish.
but yeah. Plus,
But yeah, I remember us
we-
duking it out in this exact space.
we can also chalk it up to just like the over 500 years, 400
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also that.
They added shit.
you know. But it is the same map, or very very similar to that map. Not the exact same PNG, but it is the same location. But he's up there in called it's called Jonesy's Bed and Breakfast.
Jones.
Oh no, Fortnite
right.
Jones.
Alright.
Now, if you remember, the first student of trade
Yeah, it's Jonesy.
was
It was
Jonesy.
Jonesy.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
He settled
Yeah,
down and he
he-
opened an inn, like all good adventures. eventually
Alternate
did.
universe. Him
Wasn't it
played
Jonas? Or they
Fortnite.
call him Jonesy now?
No, it was
It was
yeah,
Jonesy.
Jonesy Jonas.
It was Jonesy Jonas. Yeah.
I thought it was Jonas. Oh.
No, because we made the same like Fortnite joke like in that one shot.
There you go.
Whatever.
Yeah, there
Follow
it
up.
is.
He was the first
Yeah.
student to choose Cone's student?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I had it written down as Jonas. so I
Why
couldn't
is
Oh,
this
is
in the
it?
middle of
Oh,
the
it is
fucking?
different. Oh shit. Huh.
Yeah, it's
Because I remember that sand park, because that's where Calpin like climbed back on shore after like diving
Yeah.
off.
You're right. Oh,
and that's how we figured out the fucking
I had-
ruse.
I had map set though. Whoops.
Well,
My
I
bad.
mean, you can also say it's like years past, so it's like
Yeah.
gotten narrower.
Yeah.
It's been like 500 years. Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
that's
so
when I had the fucking amulet.
I could
Mhm.
have sworn I
Yeah.
said,
That's when
like,
you caused a fucking tsunami.
That's
I did not
that's
cause a
weird.
tsunami.
Like I could have
You did cause a
sworn I
tsunami.
put you here.
You did.
What?
You
No, I
did
didn't.
cause a tsunami.
Yeah, you did.
And trade when it hit the shore of Jade Shore, and
Yeah.
when the windbreakers had to be like, "Oh shit! Oh fuck!"
I don't remember causing a tsunami.
You
You
hit
weren't
it. You hit it.
there.
I mean, you weren't aware of it.
Yeah, it's because you guys weren't aware of it. You hit a
Yeah.
critical hit with a smite
Like
with
smite,
I think
yeah.
some like sonic smite or whatever. But I don't know
Yeah,
what
while
the actual
underwater.
smite name.
Mm.
Oh, I
It was
think it's
underwater.
underwater smite.
Thunderous smite. That was it. So it's thunderous smite with a regular smite underwater natural 20 costed tsunami to hit Jade Shore
Mm. And then we were like, "Oh shit!"
because
This
you guys
fucking.
were under the Surat brand. But
We
it,
dealt with it. I think.
Whoops.
We dealt with it. I mean, it was like it's just casualties. That was pretty much it.
There was no intervening. We just wrecked.
Whoops.
Yeah, fucking Jacob's fucking wife almost died in that
Yeah.
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
Whoops.
That would've been
I mean,
awesome.
no, not
Look
that.
how high level they are
Pretty much
now.
it. Oh, yeah,
funny.
okay.
Anyway,
Um,
but you turn off the audio, and you can resummon everybody if you want.
yeah, I'll like sort of straighten my head a bit. What a goddamn idiot I am. Doubting my kin.
And you guys start to hear him laughing.
Is he okay?
I don't know.
I don't
Okay.
I think
No,
I think Ken's just gonna walk in.
No, like I'm talking about his son because we all know who he was looking at.
His
Mm.
grandson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grandson.
His grandson. Excuse, I keep making that mistake.
I think Ken would just walk in and put a hand on his shoulder.
He's alive, he's well, and he's innocent. At least for what's going on with you, Oz. But I think I know who's responsible.
You do.
Way to get to Riverside. That's where the kid's currently got himself holed up.
Mm.
What do we do about this place, though?
It just
First of all, I think some other people had some ideas they want to look at,
Mm.
and then after that we can
Oh, you go.
hit the
Mm.
Fortnite dance. I don't know.
Does anyone want to go
Jesus.
before I do?
I already made. Already.
Yeah, I already
money,
went.
so-
So who hasn't
I
went?
think the
is
I
the
think the
question.
3 people that want to do things still are Theo, Icarus, and Ed.
Yeah, I would like to draw an accurate map of the globe, but that might take a bit.
This
that
guy.
will take hours, if not
That
days.
will actually take hours.
Like, why are you?
I'm
the
not
dog.
gonna let you do that.
Icarus has a little thing called magical tinkering.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, lets you-
Hey,
lets you,
dog, take a picture.
yeah,
Take a picture.
Yeah,
Take a
Sne-
picture.
Take a picture.
SNES can do that. She can take a picture of the whole thing. Magical tinkering and have the dog.
Please, for the love of God, dude.
Icarus can have if you want the dog to, like prints the paper from its mouth. Like,
Yeah.
Polaroid.
yeah, they've
Yeah.
got that.
It is a Polaroid.
You're like, You just press down on one of his ears.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, I
a
like to think
camera.
that like Ed is like, no, I can draw it, and then Icarus just like fiddles with the dog, and then the print comes out.
Ed would be like, "Can I have
you
your dog?"
look through his ass? It's like the lens.
No, it comes out of its mouth. Okay.
Oh.
Oh,
Anyway, if that's all you want to do, and
Well,
is there
yeah,
anything else you wanna do?
I have something. Does anyone
just-
else want to go?
Just real quick, Ed, is there anything else you wanted to do? Or
I-
did you just want to do that?
I am okay. Like he could sit here for hours,
That's fine,
and he wouldn't do anything untoward. But like, just be a nerd. But you guys have said no.
Ain't sitting here for that long, big
Also
man.
printing a picture of the solar system because that's also really cool.
Fair. So yeah, I think you two, Trick and Icarus, you decide what to do. I'm gonna quick use the bathroom.
I'm killing all of y'all.
If you want to go first, it's fine.
You should probably go first.
Okay.
Now we gotta wait.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
It
that's
was-
settled.
Listen,
Let's settle real quick.
no, listen, Trig. I'm sorry. I needed just something to be angry at, and I should have.
I'll be honest though, I believe the threat we're looking at isn't someone you'll be able to fully hate, I guess. I
What do you
believe
mean?
that they've lost their mind. I don't think they're in control of their actions anymore. Won't be as satisfying, why did you do it, or anything like that, is there? Why is my voice? This is not even my voice. I just want to
That's
like my.
not even. That's Carlos.
who
What
are
are you
you?
talking me for?
are
To
you?
Oz
You
for?
like you got younger.
You
What
gave
happened?
up.
I dropped,
You gave
I
up.
dropped the accent.
You
I'm
know,
so
that
happy.
was
I forgot
never
that.
I'm so happy. I stopped being southern.
I went into Carlos like deep voice character. God.
I'm free.
Carlos,
Yeah.
talking.
Trick.
We
It's
found out Trick's name is just Carlos.
Trick. I'm gonna be honest. I don't really care about that. Like maybe later I will, but
I'm gonna kill your kid.
I'm gonna kill your kid still. No.
I mean,
Why would he use something so close to your kid's
All right, I'm
name?
back. Sorry.
Seems like they traveled together. If I had to guess, it's just something that imprinted on him about the whole thing. I think he was involved in that accident with Doc Holliday's daughter.
So your grandkid worked with him?
That seems to be the implication, though I'll only really know when I ask myself.
I guess so.
Guess that's why
Well-
we gotta hurry.
either way, I am really glad that it turned out to be a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Me too.
I look stupid now, don't I?
No, it's understandable.
It was a pretty valid assumption,
Right.
honestly, given the evidence.
Yeah, I'm just sorry.
Sorry, kid.
I think we should hurry up with what we want to do here so we can get
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
Yeah.
his grandson.
Yeah, you two do what you're gonna do.
Hang out next to Trick.
I'm not sure if I want you guys to see this if this does work out.
Okay, are we leaving the room again?
Okay, well, okay. Why don't we let Icarus go first, and we'll leave the room for you. So you can come out when you're ready.
All right, if you're gonna
What
be
if I don't want you guys in the room while I do this, huh?
I mean,
Do you
what
not
are you
want
gonna
us in the
do?
room when you do this?
brother.
Nothing.
I don't think this will be that long.
Okay.
It's fine.
You want us out of the room?
Yeah.
Do.
I just had a vile thought. I'm not speaking that.
Good,
Huh?
because I would.
Don't worry about it.
That is a good
well, out
point,
of
actually.
character,
I'm
you
finding
can
vile,
speak
though.
it.
It's an AJ moment.
Not what I meant, but I'll take it.
I don't know. This one's kind of like a toss-up.
Roll for it.
Oh, go ahead.
Bro. Probably for the best.
Odds it is, even as it isn't. Odds it is.
All right.
All right. I'm
Man.
out of here.
No!
All right. So what are you up to?
He thinks about a lot of things, but his mind comes to 3. Show me the wild, the weaver, and the worm. What are they?
All right. As you hold your mind to them, as you think about the wild, the weaver, the worm, are. You scroll out, scroll out, scroll out, and eventually it gets to the point where you see the whole of Gentakt in that Google Earth style look. You can't scroll out any further. You can't scroll in any further.
Just that. The continent itself.
It's actually Gentakt's whole world.
Oh, get What am I supposed to do then? He'll just quickly yell, how do you guys use audio? I'll
Barbie horse riding adventure. Okay.
you just hear him yell out,
Sorry, I didn't mean to come in here yelling.
oh, how do you get audio on this thing?
Oh, I'd peep in and I'd just like yell it over.
And as he yells out the celestial word for audio, the audio comes in. So. And you've got audio of space.
Hello? Tell me what to do. I don't know. I can't look for. How are you the whole world and yet me? This is a mistake. This proves nothing.
Anything else you would like to do?
Oh, think of Ironrad.
Who?
His best friend from
right.
Silvestrum.
You're king.
More than a...
Sorry. But yeah, you can scroll and it'll send you. Now, if I remember correctly, he was dead, wasn't he?
As far as Theo's aware, he should have rotted away and essentially a mass grave, as probably the rats throw all the bodies into a mass grave.
The rats didn't actually make it a mass grave. If all the bodies were still laying about, they would have put them into specific graves. They are like marked with like a basically a twig cross or something of them, like to like identify that there's a grave there. But they don't have names or anything. And as you think about this person who's very close to you, and you zoom in, zoom in, zoom in, eventually it does stop over one of those graves.
You're always better than me. I knew what you were doing. I need your help again, man. Just one part time. Then you can hate me all you want. I don't know how I'm supposed to be something that's supposed to be the entire world. On top of that, dragons, people who want to change fate. My goddamn curse. What the fuck do I do, man? You're smarter than me. Help me out one more time. Catch you around. Then he'll just
Alright,
who wanna win the rest?
I'll drag him in.
Football up.
What's up? Oh my god. Oh.
I guess it's British football.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway.
What a conversation.
But, yeah, Icarus,
Yeah,
or the floor is yours for the last go.
my turn.
Yep.
Are we leaving?
Yeah,
Yeah,
get
wait a
out.
minute.
Get out.
Them-
I can't stay. I think I know what you're gonna look at. Can I stay?
Can I stay?
You're so needy. You're so
Yeah.
needy. Ed.
No, like it concerns me too.
You're so needy, Ed.
Okay,
How
okay,
needy,
fine.
Ed.
Fine.
Yeah. Before I go, I just tell him what the audio, like where it is. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's,
know
it's
what
still,
part of you.
it's still on.
Okay.
I haven't turned it off.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Are we
cool,
going
cool.
back?
I was gonna say, why
we
would
are.
you turn it off?
Yeah, go back. See you guys later.
Yeah, get out of here. Get out of here. Go back in.
Like you can tell me to leave and I'll leave, but I want to stay.
Oh. Okay,
I'm-
fine. So I think you know what I'm gonna look for, JT.
Yeah.
Go ahead and say it for stream.
Okay, well, fine.
'Cause
I'm
I could
looking
just
for...
be like, yeah, you go see it. You go see.
Yeah. All right, fine. I'm looking for my brother Theta. Okay.
Yup.
Yeah.
There you go. As you picture Theta, you scroll out of the Ordo Silvestrum base, which is where Theo was at. You scroll out, and as you keep scrolling out, it eventually bars you from going anywhere else. So you have to scroll in again.
Yeah.
And doing so puts you... Let me look at my map again. It's going to put you in the Monaco Islands.
Oh.
Whoa.
You zoom in into a resort where Theta is, and you see him. It's strange, though. You expect him to be working, but he's not. He's drinking. He's got a little Mai Tai cocktail, so one of those little umbrellas.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his feet in the ocean. And he's just sort of staring off into the distance.
Huh.
And you can hear the sounds of the ocean and everything because the audio's on. He's just sort of staring off.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't nice.
Me neither, but at least he's right. I guess is a way to put it.
I mean, I told you I would help you find him, so I guess we're going to the islands eventually.
Well, there's something I want, but I wasn't sure if the others would approve, so that's why I wanted everyone to leave.
Hey, I won't judge you.
Well, I mean, I was thinking about how this is a window and all, and well, what would happen if I opened it?
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Probably not.
I mean, this theta might mean you harm. I hate to say it, but you don't know he's your friend.
Well, I'd rather know now than know when I'm in the island, because that would be a lot more difficult to leave.
Okay, I'll stand by you.
Thanks.
So you're gonna pop open the window.
Yep.
What if I did that when we were in space?
That would have been really bad.
Oh, that would have been campaign over.
That would have been a total party kill. We find out that you can't breathe in space the hard way.
I was gonna say, Evan, come on, you know that.
Yeah, I know.
But as you open the window, the actual waves become a little bit more clear. No longer are you listening through a window, and you have the floor.
So, like, can they put like their hand outside the window? Like, what happened?
Are you going to?
Yeah, just to check.
Yeah. So it's the current view is like above him, by the way, because it's always top down. You can sort of manipulate it, but it's always top down in some way.
Yeah.
As you stick your hand out, it does go out, and some temperature difference is weird because your hand is warm. It's like sticking your hand into an oven just after it comes out, but it's like winter outside, so you're cold.
Oh,
so
what the hell?
Yeah, it's weird. Do you say what the hell in character?
Yeah.
Then jumps and looks up. So, what the fuck?
Wait, I didn't think this would work.
Icarus?
Hi? What? Oh no. I didn't think this through. And help me.
Just talk to him.
Okay. Hi. I didn't die. Lots happened.
I am on this beach because I thought you were dead.
I'm sorry.
I booked a resort because I thought this was going to be the best way to honor you, is to just sit here and mope.
I'm sorry. I didn't. Well, I mean, it's not like I knew I'd be like brought back to life.
That's an interesting way to grieve.
I mean, no, I mean, it's not bad. I think it's.
Actually, I'm going to switch it up to this one instead.
You what?
Oh.
I just changed it.
Yeah, this is a lot more awkward than I. Oh god.
But you think it's awkward for you? I took a day off.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I mean, I like we literally parted ways, and then I woke up. I don't know what to tell you. You could say that. Yeah. Like I said, things happened.
Do you want me to bring in the rest of them? Because they would be able to hear you talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
No.
Fucking good.
He's upstairs.
This is real awkward, guys.
What did you do?
What did you do?
You hear Icarus talking, and the sounds of waves are a lot more intense than, like, you know, for the rest of you, when you were listening to the audio, it was kind of slightly muffled because it literally sounds like they're talking on the other side of glass. It no longer sounds like that.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I opened the window, I'm sorry.
I peer into the room.
Hi.
Icarus is talking to somebody who looks like a tiefling.
What the hell is going on around here?
Actually,
Okay, you...
I think Theta
Yeah,
leaned
so-
more toward the Azamar side.
Oh, did he? Okay. And
Yeah.
Come here, brother.
Yeah, it's Theta.
I
But,
think he only
spoilers.
had
Right.
one wing also, I think.
Yeah, no, they have
Yeah.
opposite wings.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I remember. So when you died, you woke up? You just woke up.
Yeah, I woke up and I looked like this. Because apparently I guess I wanted to not die so badly that I became like a full devil.
Oh my god, did you tell dads? Did you tell her?
Yeah. You know, they took it better than I expected, I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't.
Why are you apologizing? It's really, you died.
I mean,
okay,
like,
whatever.
I died and you were like messed up about it, cause you know,
Yeah,
but
and now I'm
like, you
sitting
know,
here moping on a beach for no reason. So
I mean, could still make the most of your. Actually, no, screw that. Why don't you come here? Actually,
No, I don't think that's a good
We don't
idea.
have time for that. We don't have time for that.
I need to finish my Mai Tai anyway.
all right, fine. But you're on the Manaka Islands. What the hell?
Yeah. I thought a vacation would be the best way to honor somebody who died.
Yeah.
You know, sitting out.
I
moping on the
guess
beach because I don't know. That's what I've seen in plays.
Yeah, it's a mix of like I didn't know they were actually real, and also like damn, you're actually there. I didn't know you could actually get there.
I mean, you can literally just get a boat ticket. I got a cruise line.
You can?
Yeah, there's fucking cruises that come here all the time. It's expensive,
Okay.
but you can get here.
Okay, good to know. Where do you plan on going afterward?
Back to my work.
Okay, and then how much time will that be?
Probably in the next 6 hours, if I had to guess. Now that I know that you're
Fuck.
alive, I was supposed to be here for a week. That's why I was.
I mean, you
moping
could
the
still
first
be
day.
there for a week.
I'm not gonna still be here for a week if I don't have to be. You're not dead. There's no reason for me to fake more.
I mean, they don't know I'm
Good
not
job,
dead.
Icarus.
Shut the fuck up. Fuck you,
Who's-
first
who's
off.
next?
Shut the fuck up.
Who are you talking about?
Oh, sorry.
I'm Ken.
No, I was.
Yeah,
Talking, I know who you guys are. Who are you talking about when you said they don't know that I'm not dead?
I don't know. Whoever you're faking this for.
I was faking it for you, so that when you were
For
looking
me?
at- yeah, when you were looking at me from the afterlife, you would be like, "Oh man, he was really beat up about me."
Okay.
Guys can at least try.
I mean, fair enough. Thank you for trying, I guess.
I don't think anybody's ever thanked me. That's weird.
I don't know. What did you think I would say?
I don't know.
Okay, well, fair enough. I guess I'll leave you to it. I don't know anymore. I don't know what I expected.
I'm gonna go back to your dad's.
Okay. Bye.
See ya.
You're just gonna close the fucking window like, fucking hell, dude. What?
Yeah. I gotta say,
Fuck.
it was pretty funny.
Like, you can still hear him talking. He's like, what the fuck even was that?
You making the decision to open the windows and then immediately realizing that you hadn't thought this through was very funny.
It's not. It is in fact not funny. It was not funny at all. It was very stressful. I did not like that.
You even asked me if you should do it, and I said do it if you want to, and then you thought about it.
I mean, I didn't really think about it. I just opened it and I said, "Wait, I should have thought about it." Type situation.
Wait, can we destroy this thing now?
Huh?
The power source isn't here.
I mean, yeah, I guess I'm done.
Yeah, I think we're all set.
Go follow his glaive then. Or clave.
Yeah.
And he'll give it a good old mighty stab and see if that does anything.
Yep.
Nope.
Hold on. So let me. Okay, so you're taking your clave and you're going to stab the window, right?
Yeah.
'Cause it wouldn't actually be a no because the clave is magical. So you stab with it. Go ahead and roll a hit.
Natural 20. Or 29.
Oh my goodness.
It's not me.
Okay, so you thrust with the clave, and it shatters the window, but it shatters the window. And so
Now we're just hearing it.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
The glass falls.
The ocean spills in.
Uh-oh.
Maybe we didn't think this through.
Do we ever?
I told you it was a magical thing. I don't think we could just blast it.
That's what I said too.
Well, now we can't control it. I don't think.
There's only one person I know who could deal with this, and you guys aren't going to be happy about it.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, it's my dad.
Well, I mean,
I
why would
figured.
we be mad about it though?
But because
I mean-
he's a important noble, and I feel like this. You didn't want this falling into the wrong hands. I don't think he's the wrong hands, but I figured you guys might think that. I guess I was wrong.
I think the
Why would
point
I
is
make
that
my
we wouldn't
uncle
want this
use
fall.
bad
It's not
hands?
really about the wrong hands. It's about anyone's hands. I guess.
It's more so that like I literally brought this idea at the beginning. It's just the problem is I feel like we would have to stay here, and that would be wasting time.
Honestly, I think we should make this place our hideout.
I think
but then
we
we
just
might be
want to
seen
be
as
here
bad
because there's a
people.
big puzzle and a funny, all-seeing window.
Yes, those are two very important things.
By the way, the glass does reform after about 20 seconds.
Okay,
well, that's
thank
all right.
God.
I have a separate idea. So what if I put the the window looking at us? Yeah, y'all, you might want to like not look at the window for a second. This might be
I'm
like a little
looking.
existential. Okay, if you want to look.
I want to
Um,
look too.
And what if I made the window look at itself?
You cannot.
I can't.
It's top down image.
Oh shit! Thought the
There's one
freaking
place I
window
wanna do
inception would have killed it.
I want to do it at the same time.
Well, this is awkward.
I'm gonna try something. This may break it in a different kind of sense.
Could you elaborate?
I don't know.
Fair enough.
Love to hear it.
What I'm gonna cheese out.
Sure.
He thinks of that and hopes that this will be enough to just break it, as
Yeah.
this is not something that's meant to be perceived.
All right. So as you zoom it out and 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 out, you get back to the solar system, and you keep zooming out and out and out and out and out and out, and eventually it goes from the solar system outwards into the galaxy, outwards until multiple galaxies, outwards even further still until basically clusters of galaxies, and then outer still until you see the entire known universe and unknown universe, and you keep
Holy fuck.
rolling out, and eventually nothing.
Perfect.
Okay.
Just a black window.
No one will know what this is. They'll just see a black window.
Wonder what happened if you open it.
Stop.
No.
I would rather hope you didn't.
I think it would instantly kill all of us.
Can we
Trent.
glue it
Well,
shut?
That's what I mean. I'm worried about someone coming
Yeah.
along that's just like, oh, what does this do?
No, I feel like
That'd
I
be
would
pretty bad.
actually just destroy the entire world or something.
It doesn't stay nothing forever.
Huh?
As that nothing quickly becomes something, and something else, and something else. It turns almost into a web, a blue, ethereal looking web. And that's where it stops.
This is the fucking multiverse.
So that's what I saw.
I'm gonna fucking murder myself after that.
I mean, you allowed it.
I did
What the
allow it.
fuck
No,
is this?
no. You don't understand. I'm fully prepared for this. I just didn't expect it to happen.
This guy.
We see Belmont in there.
Yeah, we see Belmont.
Yeah,
looking at the
Belmont's
screen,
like,
dude.
he looked over.
Oh,
Why am I in here?
Considering the quasi time of
Yeah.
infinity, theoretically, at any moment he could both be there and not be there.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
if you were focusing enough, you could see him and the other guy.
we
I
just see
saw
two
that.
guys.
I
That's
squint
so great.
really hard, and I'm like, is that a clown?
I'll just focus back on the blackness and just try to
Yeah,
leave it there.
You zoom one more time inwards, and it just goes back to the outer universes.
Oh my god, I feel like I just got
Well,
like a weird.
Outer inner universe.
That gave me like a weird headache aneurysm thing, and I don't want to experience it again.
Aneurysm?
This is why this shouldn't be in anyone's hands, including our own.
I think this
Agreed.
is incredible, but
You think might be able to damage the mechanism that lets people down here? Probably the best we can do about it.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Yeah.
I mean,
got a good idea on how that can work.
We could.
I mean, I don't know, bomb the stairs.
Do we know where this is in the world? Do you know where this is, Theo?
Where we're standing, or where that is.
Yeah, like this building. I
No,
guess.
the building.
This
That
building. Because we teleported in here. I have no idea where this is.
Yeah, we're in Fito. We're in the capital.
If we
I can hear
bar the
Trick just going, oh. Like,
if we, because we can destroy the teleportation circle, but I guess then we couldn't use it. I'm just trying to find a way of like just rather than destroying this thing, barring any entrance from it ever.
Wait, what if we destroy the maze?
That's a good
That
point.
could, yeah, actually.
Make it impossible.
Yeah, if we destroy the puzzle. Yeah, we'll just take a piece of the puzzle, and then no one else will ever be able to get here.
In case someone forcibly gets down here, I think just damaging the maze to be impossible would probably be a
I
good.
also think we
could
should
do
zoom,
both, so
zoom
just in
back
case.
in while we have the chance.
We'll take the dagger.
No, I'm saying if they even come across this, they just see black. They wouldn't know what the hell is going on. We were
But
able
if
to
they
figure it out
open
because it was.
It's not good for any party involved, yeah?
What?
Like,
Well,
okay, so like, I
there's
know
no
we
point
plan
yet.
on taking a piece of the puzzle, but either way, if they somehow find a way in and they open it, that's not good for anybody.
Yeah, I think it's probably
Yeah.
better to just. I don't. Can we
Like,
do the
zoom
opposite?
into the ocean.
Can we zoom in super? Well,
I feel like
Or-
if they open it, we just have a portal from the ocean to here, and we start flooding everything.
Okay, then,
it
like,
is-
just
it's
dirt.
topped out here, by the way.
Oh, so nothing could come in. Either way.
yeah, I think it might be better just to zoom in, just in the off possibility someone does come across here, and they're like, oh, maybe I just opened this. You know what I mean? But not risk like a cataclysmic event.
Yeah.
It's just a bit safer than the nothingness of